But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
Yo, I think we are live. Oh, and my new setting worked. My new setting, when I go live, I don't have to quickly put on the video. I can just put that into the outro. That intro I've got just goes into a setting where I just go live and it automatically plays it for me, which is cool. It's cool. Don't know. Roger's disappeared. I was going to say Roger made a comment earlier saying Nathan or PJ. So he's probably going to Nathan. But I was going to say I've got hold on, babe, I'm talking. I've got it up on the screen. Thank you, Roger, for the PayPal. Because you give me there you go. Roger's there. I was going to say, Roger, thank you for the PayPal. It's up in the screen there. But I was going to say, Roger, I'm not actually going to shout it out because he was a meanie by choosing Nathan over me. You bugger. I know, babe. I'm not joking. What you said?
Roger, you're not an any-hole. PJ told me to call you one.
Yeah, it's Roger. Nice one, dude. Nice one for the PayPal. There you go. You're up on the screen. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Links in chat if anybody wants to come in. Luca, if you're listening, I know we were set for today at one point, but when I set it for you, I have actually gone into your 50 subs live special comments and commented there to let you know it's tomorrow. Also, Luca, if you're listening, I put it in my community guidelines and added you there. I've tried to give you umpteen messages about telling you what day it was. Initially, I said when we rescheduled for the Tuesday, I forgot I was taking over for Flats on a Tuesday because I always do Tuesday night. So I didn't want to do 2 streams on a Tuesday, so I changed yours to Wednesday. But then, hold on. I'm not finished, babe. I lost my train of thought again.
Luca.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I know it's Luca, but where? What part of Luca?
You're doing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Instead of today.
Yeah, but we got to the point where yes, I was meant to be going on Tuesday as usual for Flats because Flats has Tuesday off. But Flats was unwell yesterday and the Monday, and I was a bit unwell as well, so I wasn't going to go on at all. But then when Flats turned up and unwell, I thought, well, I'll do Monday night so he can do Tuesday night. So I'd already set yours for the Wednesday, Luca, because I forgot I was meant to be doing Tuesday night. And I did last night instead. So I've just kept ours for the Wednesday. Luca, if you're watching, I mean, I've given you umpteen messages. I don't know if you've seen them. The stream has been up for days. So if you just looked on my live, you'll see it's been up. It's there. I mean, I've given you links to it in all places. So if you're there, Luca, it's tomorrow at 2 p.m. GMT. So probably your 11 p.m. GMT. No, sorry, 11 p.m. What GMT? Sorry, 11 p.m. Whatever yours is called. What bed?
I don't know what I said.
What was you saying?
I don't know. Roger sent you a message on Nathan's.
You sent me a message on Nathan's.
probably called you an a-hole.
Ah, nice. I'm not going into Nathan's chat because when I go and say something, I get people like Paula going on at me. So that's why I don't go into his chat anymore. I watch some of his things afterwards, but live I don't go in there just because of, well, you know the score. Oh, and I was going to say as well, Jim, Vicky just pointed it out that you've been naming some of your observations after us guys like Ryan, Cookie, Vicky, me. I don't know. I've just noticed. So I'll play a couple of them after we get this sermon on the map. What, babe?
Me and Ryan were the first comment.
You and Ryan were the first
But
comment. What? You comment what?
On Jim.
Vicky wants a prize, Jim, because she was the first ever
No,
to
me-
comment, and you are.
Look, Jim, like fans.
I know.
And you are.
Mm-hmm. Of course. I think Michael Kahn gave you a comment as well on one of your observations.
Is it?
I don't. Which one was it?
I don't know.
All right. Okay. Was it a moon one maybe?
Not Miss Modcon.
I don't know.
Not
But
I think it was the second.
right. I got you. But we'll watch a few more today. There's Roger. How you doing, Roger? Mr.
Hey,
Roger.
how you doing?
Are you good?
Well, no, Jim sent me a message on Nathan's. He said I can only serve one master.
got you.
It's funny. Yeah, I
Nice.
told him I only serve the anus. That's what.
Oh, this is being is.
Have you seen Jim sub though?
Yeah, Jim, your sub's 62, dude. They're going up really quickly. Smashing it. You're smashing it like smashing the firmament and getting some observation.
Well, there is no firmament, PJ. There's we go to space.
Of course.
Oh,
But also, Mikey Smith, if you see this, dude, I seen you come in my live the other day. I said hello and that, but I didn't realize at the time you had messaged me on Messenger with talking to me about your observations on Friday. So nice one, and I'm sorry for not acknowledging the observations because I didn't know about it until today. Well, obviously Michael Kahn that told me you got some of the Milky Way and that, but I hadn't looked at it yet. But as when it comes for your messages, Mikey,
That's
I
funny.
them until today. So when you came in the other day, I did say hello to you, but I didn't acknowledge your observations. Dude, nice one. I don't know if I'm going to do it today, but I'm going to have a look at your Milky Way observations. I might actually just do it quickly because I think you did it on a live stream. I'll have to look through it. I don't know if it's just straight on your videos or straight on your lives, if it's just evident which video it is. But I've definitely got to have a look, actually. Definitely, Mikey. But nice one for that, dude. I have messaged back in Messenger, but you're maybe asleep at this time. I do not know because you haven't seen it yet. But thank you, dude. Thank you, dude. And I'm sorry I didn't acknowledge him. I just didn't get the message until now. Cool. So what I'm going to do, actually, because I'm going to do some of
Maybe.
what?
That was Mr. Superman.
Mr. Sidelinder's in there.
Sidewinder, Barry. I've just downloaded your latest video, Mr. Super Sidewinder. A lady I'd never seen before, so we'll play that one at the end today.
Yeah, I'm supposed to get a. He sent it to me. I was supposed to look at it, so I ain't got a chance to yet.
Right. It's Claire, Wayfaring Stranger. So it's Mr. Super Sidewinder and Claire, Wayfaring Stranger. Wayfaring Stranger.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
So and it's just played in a little acoustic Spanishy type looking like guitar thing. Or is it a ukulele? Hold on, let me see.
Maybe it's a mandolin.
No. I think it's just a small guitar.
Yeah.
Let me
Yes, Vicky.
I think you said horrible for you.
I'm horrible for calling you.
Well, me and Ryan, we kind of swooped in on Craig's live stream last night.
Oh, all right. Oh, right. So see that video of Flats back today?
Yes,
I don't.
me and Flats are in there with Craig
Craig.
arguing with
Yeah, and there was Plan a Walk. When was that recorded?
last night, dude.
What, the one that Flats back out today?
Yeah, he came. He was sounding bad, dude. His voice is gone.
Yeah. So when was he on there? Was it after my stream? Or
This
before?
was, I would say, about 11:40, 11 or 12 o'clock
So was
here.
it just on Discord? It didn't go straight to YouTube. You were just doing it on Discord.
No,
And you
he's on
recorded it.
Discord. He's on YouTube. Sorry.
But it was through Discord though. You guys were on Discord.
No, he had us go on Zoom.
Zoom. I thought it was all weird looking because you
Yeah.
were iPhone Roger You know what I mean? And nobody had avatars. And I'm like, what's going on here? That's a bit weird. So
Well,
I was
I found-
thinking this was from ages ago or something, you know?
I found out I was a liar last night, dude.
Of course you are.
Not just that.
I heard you question Craig about Coriolis. He didn't have a good answer, did he? Oh, the of course, it's going to be that.
Yeah.
Well,
I wanted him to demonstrate it, dude. I want to see it happen. I want to see it calculated,
Yeah.
timed. Yeah.
Aye. Absolutely. Babe,
Said he's
say
gonna-
again. Hold on, mate. Wait till you get this, babe. Babe,
Roger's looking very smart with his haircut.
Vicky says you look very smart with your haircut.
Thank you. It's growing back already. It's fast.
Yeah, well, I might. Do you know if I shave my hair down that, it doesn't suit me having a baldy, no way.
No, man.
But I've got too bad. My shape of my head, I've got like slumpy heads, and get that.
Hey, got a little knock on the noggin. Yeah.
Yeah, if I was to, well, I've got like it seems like it feels like I've got a little ridge, like here, and then it goes up a little bit. I don't know. It maybe just feels like that. But when you see, it's only us that are kind of conscious of it. When you show it to the people, like I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? It's us. We see things like that and make
I know.
it like something that it's not. You know?
I got a friend I grew up with. His name was Quaz. We called him Quaz, but he had a fin in the top of his head. It came to a point right in the front. The reason we called him Quaz is because on one of his toes, he only had 4 toes.
Right.
And he was born like that, dude.
I got you.
I had a bald head once.
Oh, Vicky shaved all her hair off once. Not when she was with me, like, but she shaved up. She went through a breakdown and shaved all her bloody hair off.
I
Yeah.
picked it and everything.
Bicked it. Actually got a razor to it. Shaved it, clipped it, and then shaved it. Bicked it. Why, babe?
Because I used to do stuff to myself.
I know. Yeah.
And I was told to stop pulling my hair out.
Yeah.
So I shaved it off so I couldn't pull it.
Well, ever since I left Craig, I've got like 3 or 4 trolls following me around everywhere now.
Before we get started on the video, I've just going to make his miss, and he's got a couple of. I'm not going into his lives, but there's a couple of videos he's got of the firmament, I think, of the Milky Way. So I'm going to have a quick look at that.
Nice.
Because I think he said Milky Way part of it will become more clear as winter approaches, lights in the sky. And then another day I want to take a look at his live that's got it says about, and maybe he didn't do it in a live, I don't know. Firmament confirmed 4 days ago. It says I've already watched that. I maybe fell asleep watching it because it says I've watched it. But yeah, I'll do a couple of these videos that have got it fast. Get into the video and then we'll watch some of Jim's afterwards.
Right.
What, baby?
Barry said his wife shaved all her hair.
Or was she going through a breakdown, was she, Barry? Or was it just because she wanted to? What?
Because everyone obsesses about hair.
Yeah.
But hair grows back. So even if you did shave it off,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna grow back.
Yeah.
Like, it's not the worst thing ever. Would I do it again? Probably not. But I did, and I don't regret it because now I know I'll never have a bald head again.
Well, there you go, baby. That's a good thing. Right, let's put a like on that. I'm gonna put this link in chat for this clip of Mikey's. It's 2 minutes long, and then we'll play it. Copy it, and then we'll play it. A little of both, PG. All right, got you. I got you.
I'll say do it. You only live once.
This is Mikey Smith's link for these videos he's got of these. You guys have probably already seen it. I mean, I'd already heard about it, but I hadn't seen it. Michael Khan told me and stuff. And then when I got that message from Mikey today from Friday and I hadn't seen it, I was like, oh shit, sorry, Mikey. And I seen, and he told me he was going to come in my live. And I seen him in the live the other day and acknowledged him, but I didn't acknowledge his observations because I didn't know it at the time. And I always do. He knows that. He knows I wasn't just blanking him, I think. So yeah, we'll have a quick look at Mikey's. There's 2 Mikey's videos there, just quickly. This is the Milky Way part of it. He says it will get clearer as the months go on.
See, if I was there, I'd have seen it.
Seen what?
Mikey comment.
No, I'm talking about in Messenger.
Oh, in that.
So you wouldn't have seen it. Obviously, I've seen his comments and he didn't say it in the live chat. He just said hello in the live chat, you weirdo.
Michael.
Who are you talking to?
Mr.
Oh,
Carl.
hiya, Michael. Hey, hiya, Michael. How you doing, man? Good to see you, bro. Right.
Hey, Michael. Long time no see.
Oh, was Michael on yours this morning?
No, he was over on Craig's. He was watching us.
Oh, see, I know. I was just seeing a bit of it when Flats put it out there. I was like, when is this, Tom? I thought it was like from ages ago. I was thinking, this is a weird looking Discord. It's all changed, or this is. I didn't know what was going on, dude. I'm like, what the hell? It was on Zoom.
I super chatted Craig and I made him say Flatsoid rocks.
Did you?
Nice. Oh,
Yes, I did.
I like it.
That's really
Right, actually, I'll get rid of us while we watch these observations. So it's a big screen.
We should
Get
do
rid of the
that.
banner. Oh, Roger, it's your banner there. Thanks for the PayPal, dude.
Oh, you're welcome, dude. It wasn't much. You know.
I know, but dude, listen, we do what we can to help people. Listen, it's
Yeah.
appreciated, man. It's appreciated.
I gave Craig $6 yesterday.
Fair play, dude.
It just super chats, but it made him say things he didn't want to say. He didn't know who I was at the beginning. He thought I was a regular
Did he?
Globy. Yeah. So I got
Really?
it. They were reviewing us.
Dude, he must know who you are through Flatses.
He
was
does
Flats.
now.
Of course he knows. Of course.
He knows now for sure.
Yeah,
'Cause I
absolutely.
change my screen name all the time.
Right. Let's watch this full screen. It's only a couple of minutes. It's Mikey's. Then there's another one. Then we'll get onto the video.
Right.
We'll join in 10, just baking. No problem, Michael. You've got the power to just get in here. So you don't need to ask me, dude. Just do what you want, man. That's bro. Nice one.
I think we should do more super chats to Craig telling him he's got to say Flatsoid Rock.
Did you hear that, guys? Did you hear that,
You heard
Rosa?
it? Yeah, I heard.
Cool. I'm never
Well-
sure because to me it sounds like you're not going to hear her over the TV, over the fan.
Man,
I know you got a big mouth. Didn't you say you got a loud voice? Does it now?
Oh,
Right.
he talks loud, dude. His volume is so loud and intimidating. When you get in there, he tries to make you unnerved.
Oh, gosh.
And he told me I imagined everything I told him. It was all a dream, like kind of thing. Like,
No doubt.
oh
No doubt.
God!
Right.
Then he asked me to explain magnet does. And
I heard you talking about Coriolis. You got him. What, babe?
Michael's the box.
Packs of the boss. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Right. Mikey Smith, Milky Way, part of it anyway. It will become more clear as winter approaches. Obviously, I want to look at his live, see if he talks about it more, but not in this stream. This is just a couple of his videos. We'll see. But me, myself, I have to look at his live to see what he was talking about it. I mean, I can pretty much gather because it was 4 days ago or so. But here we go.
Just grabbing a small section of the Milky Way. I'll just do a little adjustment here.
oh, this is the live part. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can see all the beautiful colors.
He's a cap end. What's a cap end?
I
to get what you're
know,
doing.
dude.
And
Oh, wow.
so, yeah, I was taking a few more pictures with, obviously, the firmament.
Nice. Tell you what, yeah. It's almost like they're reflecting on something behind them. You know?
Yeah.
Directly behind them.
We need more.
Yeah.
Is that a lady?
They're just, I think it's one of his friends. She's
Ah.
always riding with him when they
Oh,
go out
nice.
on the road. He's talking to her all the time when he does live streams while he drives.
Oh, fair play. Fair play.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Just recording the Milky Way here for a minute. See how pretty that is?
Oh, yeah.
It's beautiful.
He's a fill end. A fill bill end. Wow. That's amazing, actually.
It is. But
Says
it
it's not
definitely,
It's not. It's clear as that. He said that it will become more clear as winter approaches, which is understandable. Clearer nights and stuff like that. Crisper air. But you could see there's a bit of reflection there on that, can't you? There's definitely
Yeah,
something going on.
I think
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
covered.
Yeah. I love Mikey's observations. They're great, man. They're great.
Yeah. But we go to space, you know.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
In our heats. In our bloody heats. Fair play, man. And that's our Milky Way. That's our galaxy that we live in. Isn't that
Yep.
crazy?
Yeah,
That's part of us, you know. We're observing us. You know what I mean? Part of it. It's just stupid, man. It's so silly.
I like Milky Ways. They taste good.
Yeah, Milky Ways are lovely. Yeah, they taste lovely. Do you get Milky Ways in America?
Yeah, we have
Chocolate
Milky Way. It's
Chocolate,
Yeah.
chocolate bar.
it's made by Mars Bar. It's the same.
Made by
company.
Mars, yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely, same one. Oh, I can change it.
Hey, Michael.
See, bro.
All right.
Does that when someone comes in, it automatically goes back to its default kind of position. You know what I mean? The outlay, I mean, the layout.
You got play button working then?
It was just as soon as I went last night. When I finished the stream, I just went out and come into today's one because it was already set and tried the video and it worked straight away. I just needed to refresh. That's all. I was going to say, Michael, when I was coming in, there's a recording still there that says edit. Do you still need that there? Do you?
No.
So we can get rid of it.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought I deleted them all. I must have missed that one.
Well, there was definitely one deleted, but there's one there. I wasn't sure if you needed it or not. Cool. Oh, hey, Flats. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man.
Mr. Noteboy.
I hope you're what are you saying about tonight? Are you able to come on tonight, Flats? Because I heard that your voice is pretty bad. As I want to take afternoon nap, I see this law. Okay, then. Sorry, Flats. I kind of do that to you sometimes, don't I? I'm only just doing. It's not. This is not the topic, obviously. But Mikey Smith had left me a message in Messenger from Friday telling me about this observation and that, and I didn't see it. He even left me a picture, and he said he was going to come on my next stream. That was on Friday, and he did. I remember him coming, and I said hello, but I didn't acknowledge his observations because I didn't see him at that point and didn't see that message. Although Michael had already told me he'd had some observations of the Milky Way, you know. So,
Just tell him to use paint all night long. He can paint out what he's got to say.
all right.
Sean Hawkins will love it.
That's it, man. That's it. You know, bitch, I was yesterday. I think Flats must have sent people my way because I got the most viewers I had was 41, and that's the most I've ever had. I've never gone past that. I don't know, 30 something at one point, but 41 we got yesterday, and then we had a steady in our 30s. So Flats will. I will use my camera for the Milky Way observation here, and it's so clear here at night with no light pollution. Nice.
Nice. It is.
Yeah, we can't see it here, can we?
No, that's it. We don't see it. Nothing like that. I mean, see some of the pictures I see of it, videos and pictures I see of it. I was like, wow. I wish we did get to see it like that because it's beautiful. Really beautiful.
We see clouds.
Yeah, and last night's
If I drive like,
yeah, go on.
go ahead.
I'm
Yeah, I was
saying,
gonna say, I drive like,
Flats was saying, you do that a lot. You know, when we talk over each other, right? We do that. We stop, and then you say, "Go ahead," and then you start to.
go ahead.
It's funny.
You know, go ahead means I'm going to talk.
Yep.
Yeah. But,
Don't trip over it, man. I'm telling you.
it does. Yesterday's stream did quite well. By the time I finished, when I look back, 10 minutes after I look back, it was already on 140. And usually when I finish a stream, I've had like 40 views or something. But yeah, it was 140. I think there was a lot of anti-flat earthers there because I had two comments in the chat. One was stoically Andrew Johnson giving me time stamps of this and that. In a big paragraph, I didn't even read it.
That's how you know a troll. They'll give you timestamps. Like.
Timestamps, and then another guy gave me another timestamp, and it wasn't Andrew Johnson. It was somebody else, probably Andrew Johnson again under a different name. But they gave me a couple of timestamps and all that crap. One was about probably.
Can you imagine what a sad existence it is, right? To have to keep watching stuff that you don't like.
I know.
And then arguing with that person underneath for days and end. It's like, wow, man, you need to get a life, pal.
That's when people make videos and that about you,
Uh,
I don't get notifications for it. So
oh, I know.
because I can't be dealing.
I mean, even after the Andrew Johnson thing yesterday, and then the video he made of me rambling, man, and then I mean, I only watched that because I seen the notification, and then he ended up coming in my bloody chat in my comments saying "Stokely Andrew Johnson." I'm like, what shit? Do you know what I mean? So I didn't even read it. I read a couple of sentences, got rid of it, and then I noticed my notifications came up. I didn't watch it though. Jack of all trades has mentioned you in whatever. I'm like, for goodness sake, they're coming after me now. Do you know what I mean? If you can't get flats, go for Michael. Go get Michael, come for PJ. Don't get PJ, let's go for Roger. You know what I mean? It's friggin' ridiculous.
Block them so you can't see anything they do.
Oh,
I do.
I just don't. It's just I don't take much notice of my notifications. I just seen it come up on my phone. It's like, no, I'm not even watching it. I'm not even looking at it.
I turn them off so they can't notify you.
Yeah.
You know
I
what?
think you should.
I let people get to me too much when I first come on YouTube.
Mhm.
But now I'm just like, I don't even pay attention to it because they're irrelevant.
I know the relevance. Right, anyway, let's get this on the actual topic. Let us flats, man. We'll see you tonight, dude.
Bye.
Later, dude.
See you later if you still live. Should be cheers. But you are going live tonight, yeah? I think you said.
I think he is.
Yeah. Nice one, flat.
Drink some hot tea, dude.
Absolutely. Oh, look at that. That is wow. I know it's not fully through. It says it'll get clearer, but that is really good. That is reflecting off. Yeah,
It's
man.
hard to hold that still, ain't it? Though, ain't it?
Of course. I mean, with how far you're zoomed in, the slightest little movement just knocks it way out. Hey, Sergio, how you doing, bro?
You know, if he's
Hey,
not
Sergio.
got a heavy duty enough tripod for them binoculars, because they're massive, aren't they? They've got to be heavy.
They are.
You've only to slightly touch it and they're going to be bouncing, you know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I agree.
Sergio's in chat. How's it going, dude?
I think I did say hello, didn't I, Serge? If I didn't,
He did.
that's good to see, bro.
He did. And he's saying hi, Vicky. So, hi, Vicky.
I already
Sergio.
said hi.
Say it vocally.
I said, yo.
There you go.
Yo.
Yeah, nice. Sounds amazing. Thank you. Love it. This one up here, man. Almost looks like rings round it. Almost look like rings round the star. Yeah. And I think there's one more. Lights from Sky from August the 8th. That's on a minute and we'll watch it. It's not the Milky Way, but let's watch it.
Have you seen Creaky Blinders done an attack video on Mikey?
Oh,
Did
has
he?
good.
Yeah,
Nice.
we ought to watch it like for laugh.
What
Yeah.
idiot.
Yeah.
Is it long?
I don't know, mate. I haven't watched it. It popped up in my feed. I don't know why. I'm not even sub to Creaky, like.
No, mate.
Mikey's just simple. He just does these observations, dude.
Of course.
What are you going to attack him on? What did he do?
You're on the joke.
You know, there's someone that
They attack everybody, Roger, at the end of the day, like.
You want to continue what?
Like, even people.
acts like a flat earther, but I've seen on Mikey's channel that they do nothing but troll him.
Troll him, yeah.
And
Oh, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
And it begins with an A.
Okay, baby. No,
Yeah, we got you.
yeah.
But they literally do nothing but troll him. It is sad.
I know. There's no need for it. At all.
You're going to love who was all over there, though, later.
Over where?
Over on Craig's, they had Dave McKeegan.
Oh, okay. Fletcher's got to do that tonight, is he? Yeah.
It's
I don't know.
still
This-
streaming, isn't it?
He's still streaming, dude. Yeah, he's still going.
Oh, is he?
They've
And
been streaming
Ruth
all
was
day.
there too. Ruth was in the back in the kitchen.
Yeah.
He's at Craig's house. I know.
Wow, man.
I know.
Ruth's at
A lot
Craig's
of-
house.
Yes, he is.
Oh, for goodness sake. What a team up. What a
I
team
know.
up.
Like to drop on a pair of them too.
That wouldn't be a good time.
Be funny for me though.
There's too many now. I can't even keep up. I'm gonna try to find another one here. I'm just moving the binoculars.
Mikey sounds like he's getting
There's
tired,
another
man.
one.
He does sound a little tired there.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh, it's a
That's
mover.
awesome.
Yeah. Like that.
I don't think that's
Yes.
a star, man.
I
That's
know,
gotta
no.
be something else.
I know, but you see with the just slight wiggle, how much it wiggles out of place, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crazy.
He gets a couple of those a week.
Just say that, it just says lights in the sky. You know, it just say, it didn't say stars, and it just says lights. Oh, look at that little
You-
kind of.
I've
You-
got, lots of,
UFOs,
I've got
yeah.
lots of video footage of movers.
Yeah, you got one,
I've
haven't
I ain't got round to doing all weight all right.
you?
I just stuck my night vision binoculars outside filming.
Mhm.
I just left them filming for a couple of hours.
Ah.
I've
Then
got
go,
hours
check,
of movers.
then go check afterwards. It's a good
I
idea.
think I caught ISS on them as well.
Get popped
Hmm.
out.
I wish I was in a situation because where I'm at, you just won't see anything in the sky, will you? With the street lights and that, baby.
And it-
Oh, well, that's the same here. That's why I got them cheap night vision.
So the night vision, like, sort of, does it cut all that out? Like the street lights, it won't. What?
No,
It'll
it
just
just cut it out, like, but it just seems to just pick up them. Because, like, with my normal camera, I struggle to even be able to see them.
see anything. I know. I'd like to go out into the countryside where there's less light, you know, but it's just traveling and like I say, I don't drive. If I drove, I'd be doing things like that. Absolutely.
couldn't leave anything.
If I drove, I'd be coming to pick you up, mate, when we go to Speaker's Corner and shit like that. I'm telling you.
I know, I think so. Like, if
I'd
I
love
could
to go.
afford a car.
You'd love to go. I know. I couldn't afford a car, but I'm just saying, never could. You know. What?
You couldn't leave anything outside here. They robbed your dog through training.
I know. That's true. Do you remember that, mate?
Yeah.
I left my trainers out my front door, and they were quite cheap trainers. I got them off Temu. Just to what they look nice, but they were just to walk up, just
They
to
were
mess
big.
about in. And I took them out dog out, and stood in dog crap, left them out the sides so they dry off before I cleaned them, and someone nicked them with dog crap in the bottom.
Yeah, but they were filthy anyway.
They were
I
monkey.
said to him that day,
I took them out.
they need washing.
I know. I took them out because they were white, pure white trainers, decent enough trainers, but my white trainers are getting monkey, really clotty. But yeah, I was taking the dog out for a walk, stood in crap, wet and all that. You know what I mean? So my trainers were black. They nicked him. Couldn't believe they nicked him. That's unbelievable.
People literally
And they were caught on
running.
camera as well. They were caught on
I
camera.
know,
Just
they
couldn't see
were
their
running
face because they had
wild.
a hood over. You know what I mean? It's just madness.
They walked past it, like checked it out, and then come back for him, and I'm like, whoa. You've got to be desperate, mate, because they were minging.
I know. Trainers are sneakers. Yes, trainers are sneakers, dude. Yeah.
Trainers are trainers.
But it's the sneakers. Yes.
If you gotta ask, man, that's all I gotta say.
Of course. Right, let's get this on so we can get on to the topic. Simon on Zoom out.
Who did that, anyways, PJ?
Sorry?
Who did the sermon on the mount again? Just wondering.
It would have been Jesus.
That could have been. Okay. I was confused till now.
The Beatitudes. The Beatitudes.
Ooh, nice.
Stuff like that. So it's an AI one. So sometimes, like, you know, some of the AI ones, they get a lot of the information right, but sometimes it's mixed in with a little bit of controversy, you know, like mentioning the devil a lot right next to Jesus, that type of thing. They're not all like that, but, you know, we kind of watch out for little things like that.
I'm just wondering what that is, man. That's really the question.
I know, yeah, not sure. Like, it's fairly going at a rate, isn't it?
It's moving fast.
Moving.
Because it's moving.
Moving. It's Superman coming from Krypton.
Okay. He's making the planet go backwards, man. I'm telling you. Turning back time. Yeah.
Excellent observations, Mike. You love them.
Oh, PJ, just one more thing.
Go on. It's finished now.
Guess
That's well done. That's finished. Right.
Guess who was in the chat last night?
Who's chat? But on the Craig thing. Who?
And Craig's. Yeah.
I don't know.
Rachie.
Duffy. What?
No, Rachie.
Oh, Rachie was there. I seen Planner was there, but Rachie turned up, did she? Oh,
she was. I guess she's. I guess it's Rachie, but it's Rachie Bot.
Right.
Yeah.
What's Michael?
I never.
I'm going to show you one of my movers.
Go for it, dude.
Nice.
If you look on left hand at screen, it'll come on and then move across screen.
I remember. This is good, man. Yeah, man. Look at that, dude.
It's moving. That's
It's
fast.
moving because it's moving.
It is.
Yeah, of course. There's no
You see
reason
other
for it to
little
move.
one.
That was in January. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, see that's way up there, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure whether it was ISS that light.
Possibly.
Well, the light.
Is that what you think?
Oh,
The ISS, yeah.
the light that they call ISS. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The one that I saw Jaren doing was really weird. It kind of went in and out, like it faded out. Yeah. I guess it has to do with the telescope that he was using. If he's using a telescope.
Have you seen that one that flashes me?
The flashy.
No.
Yeah, can you get off my channel, PJ? I don't.
Yeah. Go for it. What you want me to get off your channel?
Yeah.
Would you get off your channel? Is that what you're saying?
Get off my. You'll do it if you want.
All right.
I think it's called Mover Flashes Me or something.
Yeah. It's 2 seconds. Hold on. Let's get back.
Yeah, I actually heard Nathan say that he felt sorry for creaky blinders or whatever you call them, because he actually is counting on this final experiment to prove the globe, and he's mentally involved in it. He wants.
They all have. They're emotionally attached to globe. It's bad for him, like.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Movers, flashes,
you know, like they might seriously like become suicidal or something. You know, if it were to, like Duffy
if they come back
down here and be honest, like he says, and come back, and because I don't believe they'll see what they hope to see. If Duffy were to come back and say, no, it's a flat Earth, like what's going to happen? That's why I was saying last night, government aren't going to allow this.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that believe that stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
And although I think it makes more sense to take that angle on it, right? The government is not going to allow this. How about the other side? How about they actually want to allow this chaos to happen in the world? What about if they will come to the conclusion, wow, the sun actually goes under the horizon. The sun doesn't go over the horizon. The sun actually goes down, and they are willing to do so. How about that? Did you think about that option? You know, because chaos is, I mean, it's on the ballot. It's on the agenda. Chaos, you know. And if anything, flat Earth will bring chaos in the world. You know, if it goes mainstream. So they would have, you know, they would say, oh, we did the final experiment, and well, what do you know? It actually turns out to be flat. It cannot be a globe. This is one of the options too, and people don't like to think about it, but I dare say.
That's crazy though. Think about all those people on tilt. Like they lied to us, and they'll start storming the castle, man. You know?
Oh mate, I'd have a rate laughing. Imagine all ballers I can then message and say, "Told you so." I'd have a rate scream, mate.
That's it, bro. That's it. But
can you imagine like the chaos that it would bring in the mainstream or in the global society? I mean, it would. it will totally F things up, dude.
Aye. Hey, Joe King. Good to see you, man.
A hell of a lot of different brand new job titles, wouldn't there?
Yeah, they're back there like looking at stars.
Right, we'll get Michael's mover flashes, mate. We'll do this one. And then
It's
we'll
only
get
for
on
Roger to have a look.
topic. Yeah, absolutely.
It's fine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's only a few minutes long, anyway. We'll get this one done.
Speaking of effed up world, Joe, I saw him the other day. I forgot where.
Okay. He put a video the other day. I can't remember. It was an observation one of the moon. It was really beautiful, man. Really beautiful. I think it was a waning crescent. Either waning or waxing. Can't remember.
Hey
I'll go
everyone,
look at it.
how's it going? So I've been filming these movers, as I call them. Mainstream calls them
Yeah,
satellites,
2 minutes long. But cool.
so-called Starlinks. There could be balloons, there could be drones. What they're not is a tin
be
can
planes.
in a plane.
See, Roger, we used to be on Restream as well.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
It just stopped. It kind of stopped working for me though on the laptop.
Well, I got more hours on the StreamYard now, so I can use it.
Oh, well, fair.
It violates natural law. So I call them movers because I don't want to make any claims as to what they are. They just appear to me as lights in the sky. So I call them movers. Now you might have heard me on Flat Zoids, or if you know me, I've told you this story before, that one night I was watching one of these so-called Starlink satellite lights moving in the sky, and it was like a great tiny little pinprick, and then all of a sudden it flashed me. And I've told many people this story. I've tried to catch it on camera really hard to even pick these things up with my camera. So I got a night vision camera, and it manages to show these movers. And second time that I attempted to do any recording of these movers, actually caught what I observed a few years ago. So I'm going to show you footage. So I'd literally just set up like, so for first like 40 seconds, there's just me like trying to focus it and get everything in some decent clarity. So I'm going to start playing it from here. It first pops up somewhere around here, and there, look, there's a little blink, and then you can't see it. Now there's no clouds; it's a totally clear night. And then it's going to pop up again and do a little blink somewhere around here.
It's cool. Right.
The blinker
there it
winking
is.
at you.
And then it disappears again. And then it's going to flash me when it gets somewhere up here. Wait for it, like. There it is. And that's what I saw about 2 years ago. And I'm absolutely so happy that I caught it on camera.
That's nice.
So there you go. The story that I was telling people, I've actually got video evidence now to back up what I saw with my own eyes. Now, Globers are going to make many claims, but don't be coming in my chat telling me it's satellites. We all know that satellites, as you claim, can't exist in a place that violates natural law. And all you've got to back up your own beliefs is cartoons. And I've got no business with dealing with people like that. So don't be coming in my chat saying, oh, you've got video of satellites. That's just bunk.
Yeah.
So I hope you all enjoy.
Excellent.
We did.
We did. Absolutely.
Oh yeah. One more thing. Over on Craig's channel later, they were over on Arwen stream, and they were asking them questions like they got radar that found the sun, and they measured the distance. So what I just did like 3 Google searches and looked through all the data they have. They don't have any radar that ever hit the sun ever. They think it's completely impossible to do that.
Right.
But he's making a claim to Arwen that they have radar that has bounced off the sun.
Of course.
Call me a liar.
They're amazing. They can do
flat
things
out
like
lying right to them. Yeah.
They're able to do the impossible, you know.
I know.
I know. Who was it?
Oh,
called?
that'll be Craig called me a liar.
Craig.
Yeah. Over and over again. Period.
Yeah.
I'll explain why later.
Cool. So, guys, this is just another AI one. Like I say, sometimes the AI ones are all right. There's a lot of truth in there, but sometimes you got to watch out when they're kind of pairing Jesus up with the devil, kind of too close, and some kind of double speak in there. It's not the same one as same channels I put on last time, but sometimes you just got to watch out for these things. But there is a lot of truth in it, obviously. So I've never done why this channel before. I think I can't remember what the channel's called now. What's it say on there? Bible Beacon. Bible Beacon, this channel's called. Not sure actually if I've done one from it before.
And Sermon on the Mount where Do Unto Others comes from.
Yes. Absolutely is. So let's see what he says. Actually when it comes to that point. Ryan's in chat, he's here.
No.
But he's here in chat. And
I'm in. That's why I say what's right.
He's not just come in, he's been here for like 15 minutes. Ryan, you've been here for about 15 minutes, haven't you? 10, maybe.
Well, I didn't know.
Vicky's saying hello anyway. I don't know.
About 5, maybe.
I don't know, a good 5'10" at least.
5'10", yeah. All right, Vicky's saying hello.
Did not know.
Galilee, more than 2,000 years ago. The sun is shining on the green grass, a gentle breeze caresses your face, and in front of you is a man who is about to change the world with his words. This man is not a powerful politician, nor a famous philosopher. He is Jesus of Nazareth, the Son of God, who is about to deliver the most revolutionary speech in history, the Sermon on the Mount. But what is so special about this sermon?
Kind of doing it like a biography, isn't he? In the way I was kind of doing it as though like he's another one that goes, look at that guy peeing on the tree bit.
Is it?
Right, looks at me.
I'm looking for somebody with a briefcase. That's what I'm looking for.
Hey, you dead bastard.
Dead. Language. Yeah.
Got disgusted.
I know.
My dog walks out there.
Yeah, mini peas out there. Why can't he?
Yeah, not disgusted.
I know. And he's just going into his car.
Dirty bastard.
Nice. Anyway, let's go. Sorry, guys.
Why, after 2 millennia, do we still talk about it? Brothers and sisters, get ready for a journey that will change your perspective forever. In the next few minutes, we are going to dive into the most impactful teachings the world has ever known. Teachings that challenged empires, transformed hearts, and continue to be as relevant today as the day they were spoken. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs.
Not to do with this video, but just while it's in my head now, have you seen these videos they're putting out where they've had AI make pictures of Jesus from what's it called, Turin Shroud?
Turin Shroud? No, I haven't.
No, I haven't. No.
While this is playing, I'll look for
some
the one
pictures.
I watched.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, nice.
That
Kingdom
sounds
of heaven.
interesting, at least.
With these words, Jesus began to turn the world upside down. What does it really mean to be poor in spirit? The answer will surprise you and make you question everything you thought you knew about success and happiness. Now you might be thinking, all right, it sounds interesting, but why should I care about a sermon delivered 2,000 years ago?
Hey, hold on.
It's a valid question. So let me explain.
Because it's the truth. What?
There's a dude wearing glasses over there, dude. I swear
Is
to God.
No doubt.
Oh my gosh, he's wearing glasses. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, there he is.
It's a valid question. So let me explain why the Sermon on the Mount is not just an old speech, but a
all these people are the same people as well. Same person.
Yeah, I
same
see
person.
him now.
Yeah.
I see the guy wearing glasses.
Yes.
Yeah, that's messed up, dude.
Andy's wearing glasses as well. Yeah. So it's two people wearing glasses. Sometimes if not for nothing else, it's fun to spot the weird things.
That's what I'm looking for. That was funny.
revolution that is still alive today. Imagine for a moment a world where forgiveness replaces revenge, where compassion triumphs over selfishness, where love conquers hate. It seems like an impossible dream, right? Well, that's exactly the kind of world Jesus was proposing in the Sermon on the Mount. And not only did he propose it,
Is that meant to be Statue of Liberty?
I don't know.
No, it's not.
It's supposed to be Christ. That's Christ, dude. He's holding his hand up, though.
Yeah,
like the statue.
Yeah, it's like an eyes above so blue one, though. But, I mean, it looks like his arm's missing. But
it's El Salvador of Liberty.
Of course.
Right. I've never heard that one before till now. Nice.
Links in private chat, PJ.
Oh,
I mean, the guy standing next to him looks like the Pope, right?
Oh, he does, doesn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, he does.
Right to the left of him, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's weird.
They're no longer on the ball. How's it going? Out, Derek.
right. Okay, let's quickly. Hey, no longer on the ball. Good to see you. Okay, this is a 3-minute one as well. Why don't we quickly watch this first?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just why you know that Jim made videos using mine and this.
Yes. Well, I don't know. I said it earlier, so I presume so. I know. Well, let me just do this first, and I'll tell him. Dave. Well, he'll know by the end anyway, because I'll put a few of them on. Right. Let's have a look at it. Presente, Sherry, and share. So a quick look at this then.
That's like the Shroud of Turin. Huh.
How to create. In this video, we're going to show you how to create a glimpse of the real face of Jesus from the Shroud of Turin. First of all, we need a few faces to clear up and enhance the image of the shroud to use in Midjourney. Now, you may have seen this image in the news and all over the internet, but this is only the second step in the process, and I'll show you that Midjourney does not create or copy images from the Shroud of Turin. So we go to Midjourney, and then we've got 5 different images from the shroud cleared up. We put in the prompt, and then we press submit, and it should create about 4 different faces. They'll be all different faces. So this is what they did with that AI image. They created 4 different faces altogether. But we have to go one step further. And I've spent a lot of time creating the perfect face cleared up.
Good to see you, Derek. Good to see you, Jeff. Anybody else?
Hey, guys.
Bless you guys. Bless you guys. Oh yeah, Ryan. Vicky wanted me to tell you, Ryan, that Jim has made some of his observations. He's titled them with some of the guys' names. You're one of them. You're a cookie monster. You're in there, Ryan. Just right. Yeah, it's good. It's good. We'll see them. We'll see them at the end of this, and then I'll play out Mr. Super at the end of this.
He already made me one. I think it was nice.
Nice.
It was a plane, dude.
And I've spent a lot of time meticulously clearing it up bit by bit, and then we take that face and we superimpose it over.
Hi, all together.
To create.
Hey, Chris.
The face from the Shroud of Turin. Yes. So this is one I did earlier, and this is the face you saw from the beginning.
Wow.
So if you have a look, it's an entirely different face. So we have to superimpose that face over again.
Wow.
And it should come out with the face. There we go. We need to put the Shroud of Turin over that face just to see whether it matches. And if it does match, we've got the Shroud of Turin face. If it doesn't, sometimes we need to redo it and put it through different processes to get the actual face again. And then we can animate it and make Jesus as the star of the show, which is a glimpse of his face. And we can also make him speak.
Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come. Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we
Nice.
Teacher. I really don't need a face of my creator. I don't need that.
Okay. Hi, Luke. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man. Oh, wait, I was waiting for it to say trespassers, but didn't.
No.
Teacher, is this AI made or?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is not the topic, but this is a video that Michael just said.
I just had to mention it while it was on my mind.
Yeah, it's people trying to with an AI kind of app from the Shroud of Turin. They're making Jesus animated.
It's that Mid-Journey on Discord.
They could have done a bit more effort to make him sound less robotic. Right?
I know, very robotic. It's cool, but I mean, yeah.
I mean, you can find Lord's Prayer in Aramaic on YouTube. You could have added that, you know what I mean?
Of course, you would have
but
thought.
Roger and BJ, mustn't he be one man what doesn't care a lot about things and stuff? Like he was like, a man that didn't had much, So he was more given than he was taken.
Yeah,
I guess you could say that. Yeah.
Yeah, I just say he don't had much. I think he was like.
Long hair. Don't think he would have had long hair. Absolutely not.
Forgive our debtors, and do not lead us into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For yours is the kingdom, and the power and the glory, forever. Amen.
I must say, he looks somewhat Croatian Greek.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you. Very much so.
Yeah.
Well, he's supposed to represent every race, right?
Well, yeah. But he's
That's true. Here in Austria, we have him more blonde and how I said, blue eyes, like that.
Yeah, but he certainly wasn't that. He certainly was.
Blonde hair, blue eyed. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, really.
Nazi Jesus.
Look, everybody's getting triggered in chat, man. Y'all need to chill out, like.
I know people are getting all thingy in chat. I mean, it's just AI trying to replicate what Jesus looked like from the Turin Shroud. Look, we know he didn't look like this. You know what I mean, we don't know what he looked like, but it's certainly by scripture to say he wouldn't have long hair, stuff like that.
Listen, I've got a photo of Jesus in clouds, and I bet I could overlay it off that, and it looks similar.
Very similar, probably. Yeah. So I'm saying, I mean, even if people have visions of Jesus, I suppose they'll see him how they understand what he looks like. I mean,
what? No way.
There was definitely prophecies about what he looked, what he would appearance would be like and stuff like that. It did sound comely, which means kind of not very good, very pretty anyway, Yeah, it's just them trying to AI the Turin Shroud. I don't think there's much wrong with it. It's not like that pushing that this is him.
He said it.
I think it's just that it's like a hobby. It's like a project, isn't it? Yeah.
I never believed that much in the Turin Shroud.
Yeah, they can't reproduce it neither. I don't think they tried. Yeah.
Well, I watched a video of some guy demonstrating how they used to wrap people for burials, and for the face it was a separate piece of material, like it weren't all one sheet like Turin Shroud. So
Jesus saves, yes he does. Derek's not sensitive.
This is really in these AI times really now getting challenged. You can fake everything.
I think that's what they're counting on, dude, to make the rest of their narrative work too. They are going to help them. Yeah.
Of course. I don't know, but I think they're gonna play out the alien card one time. That's
AI goes through a filter, right? And it's like this is allowed and that's not allowed. So that's what it goes by. So it's pretty much just history. Just like we know history,
history repeats, yes.
Yeah.
we get it through a filter, and so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Chris, you put in chat about in your in private chat my video. You've just done a video. If you've done a video, dude, put your link in YouTube chat for people to have a look at.
Okay, I can do it in the chat too. Yeah.
You've got a wrench, man. Just put what you want in.
Thanks, Peter.
But he also gave us the tools to make it a reality. In a world torn apart by conflicts, divisions, and hatred, the teachings of the Sermon on the Mount offer a radical alternative, a way of living that can heal broken relationships.
Yeah, this is slightly different from the other AI ones we see. The other AI ones we see is kind of more like kind of reading the Bible and
look at that one that looks like a Siamese twin with a conjoined head.
They look like twins, yeah.
And dude, besides that, I've never seen so many white people gathered together, you know, in a picture, you know, in the last 5 years. I mean,
the men and the women, are the same.
Only white
men
people,
and the women haven't.
Look at that woman behind Jesus pulling her out face.
She has a beard.
She doesn't like him.
That woman has a beard. Yeah.
What's this guy talking about? What do you mean revolution? No, I'd rather be religious. What has he got in his hand? The stone?
Yeah, it looks
like
like
he was without saying cast the stone. That's not what he said it. That's not what he said it.
Did you know the film The Life of Brian?
Of course.
Yes.
This is so crazy.
Of course.
Okay.
He believes in Yahweh, yes.
He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy.
Relationships
bring peace to see.
Yeah.
Was with the horror at the city gates, right?
Yeah, that wasn't. He was without sin, cast of stone. Wasn't Sermon on the Mount.
Yeah, that's another point.
It's, but after that, I think.
Seemingly hopeless
interesting to live in.
situations and transform entire communities. We are not talking about abstract theories, but practical principles that have changed millions of lives.
Oh no, I was saying that usually the other AIs narrators come in from a point of like they do a bit of scripture and kind of interpret it. This one's more like a biography, like a narrated biography in a way, you know.
Of course.
Yeah.
Throughout history, you have heard that it was said, "Eye for eye and tooth for tooth." But I tell you, do not resist an evil person. With these words, Jesus was not just teaching, he was challenging the entire value system of his time and ours. He was proposing a completely new way of relating to one another and to God. Let's dive into the heart of the Sermon on the Mount. It all begins in Matthew 5:1-2. Now when Jesus saw the crowds, he went up on a mountainside and sat down. His disciples came to him and he began to teach them. Imagine the scene, a diverse crowd.
Well, thanks to the few people that subscribe, I've gone from, actually it must have been 5 people, because I went from 326 to 331. Thanks, guys.
Yes, and you get from me one too.
This time we do a sub party.
Well, I just did a 301, so my next one will be probably what Michael was on. 800 would probably be the next one, I'd say.
Nice.
Or a grand. I don't know. If I ever get it.
Crowd eager to listen, and Jesus sitting like a teacher about to share truths that would shake.
I'll say as well, Michael, your subs have gone up a fair bit since you did your 800 thing.
The world.
15.
The sermon begins with the Beatitudes, a series of statements that start with blessed or happy. But don't be fooled. These are not just motivational phrases. They are a radical redefinition of what it means to be truly blessed or happy. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Matthew 5:3. Wait, the poor in spirit? This goes against everything the world tells us about success and happiness. It's not about being materially poor, but recognizing our spiritual need. It's admitting that we don't have all the answers and that we need God. This is the first step to experiencing the kingdom of heaven, not in a distant future, but here and now. Jesus continues, "Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted." Matthew 5:4.
Okay.
In a world that tells us we must always be happy, that we must quickly get over our losses, Jesus validates.
mean, I know I'm not wrong about my relationship with Christ and my faith in Christ. I know he's the only way to God. But, you know, if we were completely wrong, just say about Christianity, about everything, wouldn't it anyway, the Beatitudes, the attitude of Christ, what he taught, even if it was not...
And what I noticed,
Hold on, Chris, I haven't finished.
Sorry.
Wouldn't it be a good way to live? Just by, even if we were totally wrong, the attitude of Christ, the Beatitudes, all that kind of thing, everything's doctrine, wouldn't it be just a good way to live? You know, even if we were totally wrong, it'd be a good way to live, I think. Anyway, but we're not wrong. Sorry, Chris.
Yeah, I just wanted to say there aren't much films out what are really, good for our religion or something that shows Jesus in a good way. Just makes jokes about it or anything like that, but there's so less videos or anything.
That's true.
The religion,
I mean, there's a couple of good ones, but in general, yeah, you're right. I mean, like Jesus Christ Superstar back in the 80s, that drama type thing, that kind of was a little bit, that was really controversial at the time as well. Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of comedy on Christ.
Yeah, I would call that a mockery, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would. I mean, God's got a sense of humor, but that's not why some of them are doing it for the sense of humor thing. They're doing it to take the mick, you know, for mockery's sake, you know.
That's why I never look TV anymore.
TV's terrible, because, you know.
I gave my away today. He said he want $100 for it. I said, here, you can have it back.
I get that. And to be honest, I don't think anybody here watches TV. I bet you know everybody here says give up TV. Yeah.
I haven't watched the TV in 4 years, dude. Really.
Hello, Mr. You broke Felicia. How are you doing, Pat? Can you talk?
Good afternoon.
Oh, there you are, sir.
You sound really
get to sleep then.
It was worse last night, dude.
This is my new smooth voice.
It's like very white.
Roger's loud to you. Let me just get your mic down a little bit, Roger. Edit mic settings. Reduce battery, get that out. Echo cancellation. Why is it? Roger, unmute yourself a second so I can set your slider. Right, cool. It's all right. I've got it.
Yeah. What? Hold on
right, say something.
Better?
That's better, I think. I think we're good. Right. Good to see you, Flats. Good to see you. I hope you're feeling a little better. I know your voice isn't, but you broke Felicia, did you? You did that.
Yes, I did.
Did that a long time ago.
Yeah, Flat missed the good part after the end of that. He was claiming all kinds of stuff like the sun, and he had no backing for anything. He just there stating it like it's fact.
I think he was saying she heard that you've got Felicia to say that you rock, Flat. Super chat saying he had to get you. He had to say it, did he? Fair play.
What did he say?
Apparently, no. Roger was telling us that did you say he did a super chat? So he had to say Flats rocks.
Yeah, he did. I got to say it.
I love that. He had to say it. Nice. Absolutely.
It's our pain. He tells us it's okay to mourn, that grieving is part of life, and he promises comfort. It's not an invitation to pessimism, but a recognition that pain is part of the human experience and that God is with us in our suffering. As we continue through the Beatitudes, we find this gem. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Matthew 5, verse 5. Wait a minute. The meek will inherit the earth? In a world that celebrates the aggressive and the assertive, this sounds like madness. But Jesus is directly challenging the survival of the fittest mentality. Meekness is not weakness, it's strength under control. It's the ability to respond with love even when treated unjustly. It's having the power to strike back, but choosing not to. It's like a powerful horse that has been tamed, all that strength and power under control. And then comes this: blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Matthew 5, verse 6. Jesus is...
What's this? Well, peace sign. What?
And the Laurel Reef too.
Whoa.
Look in left corner, man. It looks like an eye with a big eyebrow.
See, it's the kind of things. The information can be good, but the kind of the background, the subliminal things are there, aren't they? The subliminal things are there.
Yeah, we have it also in the NATO logo.
This is what you've got to watch with AI, like.
This is new age, definitely new age.
Absolutely. That's why I put on a video review, because I didn't know if it was going to be. Obviously, Sermon on the Mount is brilliant. The teacher's brilliant, but they mix it in, don't they? They mix it in a little bit, so that's why I put
mix
that
so
video
much
review.
up. Here too in Austria, you have the cross, and underneath you have like the moon shown, and it's like something Arabic mixed with Christian. I hate this stuff.
I get you.
I really don't like it.
But I mean, after this one, I won't do another one for a little while because I've done a few of them. But I just wanted to check this one out because I've never done one from this channel. And obviously, Sermon on the Mount. I haven't done anything on Sermon on the Mount yet in my streams. So I thought it'd be a good topic. Obviously, if this one's a kiki one, a bit dodgy, next time I do Sermon on the Mount, it won't be from AI. That's for sure. But I just wanted to video review this one, see what it was like.
No, when it's good made, it's okay. Why not? Why not?
I'm kind of disappointed though. He doesn't go into the Beatitudes like I thought they were going to. Like
he might do. Yeah. I mean, he's not just going straight into scripture. He's doing a little bit and then talking about a little bit. Yeah, he's kind of bullet pointing it rather because I mean the Beatitudes is 3 chapters. You know what I mean? 5, 6, 7, I think, or 6, 7, and 8. Can't quite remember along that kind of thing line. It's definitely one or the other. But you know.
Not talking about a casual desire for things to be better. He is talking about a deep yearning like physical hunger and thirst. It's a call to action. It's not enough to wish for change.
There you go.
We must
just with the globe and that as well. It's all in there,
Yeah, that's really.
I mean, I know this is not about flat Earth or anything, but they've always got to have their globe and everything, And
their laptop too.
You can change the AI's preference to talk about it as a flat Earth if you want to.
Ooh, cool. So there you go.
People also look so angry.
But if you told the AI flats to do the Earth and how the Bible describes it, what would it do?
So far, it doesn't. You'll have to teach it to adapt to how biblical cosmology. Otherwise, what it does is it makes it like a globe with a flat surface globe on it, and like space pizza.
Flying around pizza, yeah.
I agree. But no matter what, there has to be man's input on it. You know what I mean? All the time. So
but I noticed about
the AI is based on a database that is created by man. So everything it knows is based on a globe.
Aye.
But I definitely was noticing that AI is deceiving you like a little bit,
but isn't Grok,
just how it acts.
Isn't this part of AI called Grok devoured of that notion? Grok is more like the truther kind of AI that Grok is the part of GPT that we like, that we tend to like.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
I've never used it yet. So.
Witsit uses it too. He uses Grok.
Yeah. Okay.
Ryan
says me Groot.
I use it also sometimes when I don't know something, yes, but I don't like it very much.
No, I don't even try and change wits with it, dude. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't use things.
I also wish they never make it public. Sorry.
Yes, Flats was talking. Go on, Flats.
Yeah, I wouldn't use things like ChatGPT or something, but I would. What's useful is like image creators, then it's fine. I mean, it's just art or something, but I wouldn't really rely on AI too much.
No,
because people are going to get complacent. They're going to make it a way of norms.
Yeah, but it sounds so tempting, right?
Yeah.
Finally having a good and intelligent conversation with the computer that is supposed to know everything. Yes, please. Can I sign up for that? And then, and then you see everybody's results, and you're like, nah.
Right.
Yeah, but when you think about it, when the computer knows everything, he knows about nature, and he knows that the better one eats or kills the not so good ones. That's what I was trying to say when I said sometimes the AI writing very nonsensical stuff. They try to deceive you or like to trick you in a way.
You can almost read the minds of the people that created AI, right? You can almost read their minds, like, okay.
Yeah.
But you have to. But AI is demon based though.
I believe so.
At the end of the day, they want to transhumanize everyone so they can have the demons come through you through AI.
That's why I don't want to interact. That's why I dare not interact with it. It's like, no.
It's understandable, boy. I get why you don't do that. I mean, because it can get dark. You can feel that darkness when you do it. I absolutely get you. I get that, dude.
I mean, just give it a year or two. People are gonna do crimes and say, "But AI told me to do it." Watch.
Of course,
Right?
And that'll become a defense. That will become a good defense. I bet you at some point.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, there's already court systems being how do you call this? There's already court systems and justice systems being created.
Of course.
And they're almost, I think in some countries, in some cases, they are functional already. So there's court cases being decided without any judge. Just by
who you judge when AI kills one? This is an AI auto like Tesla car. This is it's crazy.
It's all mad. It's all mad.
It's really
anyway, carry on a little bit.
Actively work for a more just world. But Jesus doesn't stop there. He says, "Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy." Matthew 5, verse 7. In a world that often cries out for revenge, that delights in seeing the mighty fall, Jesus invites us to choose compassion. Mercy is not just a feeling, it's an action. It's choosing to forgive when we have every right to hold a grudge. And here comes one of
I don't think mercy is a feeling at all. It's a complete choice. It's God's unmerited favor upon us. When you give someone mercy, I don't think it's because of a feeling. I mean, it can be because of an emotion, but at the end of the day, it's a choice. I don't think mercy is a feeling. I mean, I could be completely wrong, but I don't think so.
And same goes for
what do you
love.
mean, teacher? The justice.
Go on, Voy first.
Yeah, you said that about mercy. It's a choice, right? It's
of course,
especially for mercy, it goes that it's a choice. Same goes for love.
Same goes for love.
Love is not a feeling.
No.
A feeling. What do you mean? That red pill feeling down in your red pill? No, that's
chemical.
It's lust. That's lust. It's a tingle.
Chemical, some of it. Yeah.
It's true.
That's true. I always say the same. Love, yes, you've got an emotion of love, but when you choose to forgive someone and stuff like that, even though you don't like them, that's an act of love. You know what I mean? That forgiveness is in love because you're choosing to love them.
And so it lies more in choice than in feeling or emotion.
Of course. Completely agree.
I think you guys are missing one thing. You should temper it with wisdom.
Sorry?
Temper your emotions with wisdom.
Absolutely. Yeah, true. Like, go on. Sorry, Chris, you were going to say something when after Void.
So I was just trying to say that at the end, everyone has a think inside what's right and what's wrong. You don't have to teach them.
Yes, you know within, especially with the Holy Spirit, your morality, where your morals are, your moral compass. True right. Yes. You change the title of your stream.
Yeah, just put stream on the
Right. Okay. This Vicky's just telling me she changed the name. Oh, you've said it in chat. Yeah. Vicky's changed the name of her stream. It's Vicky and Barbara. So Vicky wants to talk about mental health this week, so she's got to talk about that. And then in the future, I think they're going to have a few testimonies from different people. Mr. Super Sidewinder, people like
I've done a community post asking if anyone wants to do it going forward.
Right. So Vicky's put a community post out saying if anybody wants to give their testimony or anything like that, she's going to be doing testimonies with Barbara on hers on a Wednesday night, whenever. It's not going to be a regular thing at the minute, but just when and as and when, you know. So,
I know a few people that could use that talk.
There you go. Absolutely. Maybe suggest it to them.
I don't think they're going to take the suggestions.
No, I don't think they would. Say again, babe. Of course we all struggle. Absolutely. Right, so let's carry on. I mean, this is a 50-minute video and I've broke 5 minutes so far.
My favorites. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Matthew 5, verse 8. This goes beyond external appearances. Jesus is talking about integrity, being the same person in public and in private. It's a call to authenticity in a world of masks and pretenses. Moving forward in the Sermon on the Mount, we come to one of Jesus' most challenging teachings. You have heard that it was said, eye for eye and tooth for tooth. But I tell you, do not resist an evil person. If anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn to them the other cheek also. Matthew 5, verse 38-39. Wow, wait a minute. Is Jesus saying we should be weak and let people walk all over us? No, not at all. What Jesus is proposing here is nothing less than a revolution in human relationships. In that culture and ours, revenge was and is the norm. If someone wrongs you, it's expected that you will hit back. Eye for eye, tooth for tooth. But Jesus says, stop. There's a better way. Offering the other cheek doesn't mean being a doormat. It means refusing to retaliate.
Oh, look, I don't like that. I don't like them kind of images. That's a bit weird. Love hearts in the forehead, double faces. And duality.
Yeah, it's refusing. What I want to say now, then you say duality. But all it was is that you shall not take revenge. So judge wisely, kind of thing. That's all it's really saying.
Let
not
God
just stand back and let them do what they want.
No, of course not. Don't be walked over. Let God be the justice maker. You know what I mean?
And so some people might translate it, if somebody hits you on the left cheek, it doesn't mean it doesn't necessarily mean that you offer your right cheek to them.
No.
There's also two other cheeks that one has, right? And I think it actually refers to that, like, not offer them, but show them your other cheek. And just walk away from these people. Just walk away.
Yes, you're so right. The biggest thing is forgiven, huh?
It could actually be that.
Walk away.
That's a good actual thought, boy.
I was thinking about half moon.
Because it certainly doesn't mean give him your other cheek to slap about.
I was thinking about full moon.
There's a point in it.
Yeah.
And the hardest to react is to forgive someone,
And just, forgiving somebody, that takes a lot of mental power, dude.
Yes.
And not everybody can do that,
No.
To stay in the face of evil and forgive them. But to walk away from it, to turn your butt cheeks to it, just keep going.
That's right.
Until they're not around anymore. That's way easier.
That's a good thought. That is a good thought.
That's how I handle most stuff. I don't want to fight or something. I don't care about that. You're right. You're very right.
Hey guys, anybody seeing this? What's this red thing in the right-hand corner?
In the right-hand corner? Wow.
The second one over. You don't see it?
Right-hand corner. Second one over.
For some reason is like mirroring one side of the screen all the time. So
so he does that. They do that.
You've got that weird mirroring thing, but it also looks like an eye all the time or something.
It does, because this one at the top looks like an eye straight underneath my logo. My tartan and my coat of arms.
Doesn't this look Mormon-like, kind of?
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah. Or Amish, Mormon.
Yeah. This guy in the middle, second from the right, from the middle lady, looks like the architect from the Matrix.
He does.
Anyway.
But I also believe.
Yeah.
Sorry, Roger. I also believe in the past there wasn't so much mixed up, like we have today.
Yeah.
All is mixed
up.
I get you.
Breaking the cycle of violence and revenge. It's a way of saying, your act of violence ends with me. I will not perpetuate it. But Jesus goes even further. He says, love your enemies, bless those who curse you, Do good to those who hate you and pray for those who mistreat you and persecute you. Matthew 5:44. This is perhaps the most radical
That's a bit
command of
much
all.
to ask.
It goes against every natural.
Sorry, Mike.
Yes, agreed. Bless you, Sean.
I mean, are we? I'm not there. I'm still angry at the people that hurt me. Still.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's forgiveness is some people. It's a hard thing. It's a process to forgive sometimes. Absolutely.
Yes. And some people doesn't care if you forgive them or not. You know,
Well,
they
right.
keep on doing that shit.
Exactly, and that's a good point. You know, because I can forgive some people, but then again, there's people that don't give a flying whether you forgive them or not. You know, they will never learn. They will never grow. It's how can you forgive these people? You know, I wish I could.
I'll just quickly respond to what Sergio said. We never heard of any followers of Christ being violent. What about when Simon or Peter tried cutting God's head off? And that suggests that disciples were carrying swords as well.
Yeah, the carrying swords. He did. He cut his ear off.
And if it have not like had that trajectory and it took his ear off, it'd have split his head in half.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I dare say they looked after themselves. I mean, look at the times they were living in. Of course, they have to look after themselves. What are you saying there?
You forgive for God and yourself, not for the people you're forgiving.
Well, yeah, that as well. Absolutely. Well said.
How does it go? We got to forgive those that trespass against us.
No, they don't. They don't trespass against us at all, dude. They debt us.
Yeah.
And as flat earthler, you already have a strong, how do you call it, heart, a strong...
thick skin.
Yes, a strong skin, yes.
Yeah, thick resolve. Yeah.
Natural instinct we have.
What?
Love our enemies. Bless those who curse us. Is Jesus serious? Yes, he is. And he explains why we should do this. So that you may be children of your Father in heaven. He causes his sun to rise on the evil and the good and sends rain on the righteous and the unrighteous. Matthew 5:45. Now let's delve into another fascinating section of the Sermon on the Mount. Jesus addresses something we all do. Judge others. He says, do not judge or you too will be judged. Matthew 7:1. At first glance,
There's that now. Does it actually say that?
No, it doesn't. Now it says, "Judge not, that ye be not judged."
Yeah.
So don't judge because people might judge you.
Mm-hmm.
When before it would say, when people judge you, you can judge them too.
Yeah.
It's just.
It's also.
Isn't it supposed to say you shall judge righteously because you'll be judged the way that you judge?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he's done a lot to the
There were some civilizations like when you did that, you can do the same harm to him. You know, like how you get it, you can bring it back. But this is also not.
I get that, Sergio. I get that he was quickly reprimanded, but if he had that sword, why did he have the sword in the first place? If they weren't for looking after themselves and that, you know what I mean? I'm sure they would have had to. I mean,
every
only reason I brought it up
would have weapons for self-defense because those days you fought for land. You didn't buy land as in the way you would today. You would actually have to defend yourself.
Right? But
you can harm people with
my
so
point
much
things. My point weren't that like all disciples are going around murdering people. The actual thing that he did and cut that guard's ear off were in opposition to your comment, Sergio. That's why I brought it up, because you said none of them were violent. Well, obviously, he thought he were going to attack that guard because they were arresting Christ.
Yeah, I get you.
It's in Bible. You don't have to like it.
But yeah, the civilizations those days, the norm was walking around with weapons.
Yeah, I suppose.
People more had to protect themselves and their families from oppressors with weapons than anything else.
Of course. I mean,
there should have been full of bandits, man. You know.
Yeah.
You'd have needed a weapon to defend yourself, definitely.
That's true. That's true.
This may seem like an invitation to have no moral standards, but that's not what Jesus is saying at all. He is warning against hypocritical and arrogant judgment. Jesus illustrates this with a vivid image. Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? Matthew 7:3.
I mean, even Jesus flipped up them tables and all that righteously with a righteous anger, but that showed an aggression, a righteous aggression. And obviously not to murder or anything like that, because that's not Jesus, we know that. But it shows that there's aggression, and that there's aggression there, you know. Anyway, that's away from the point.
Imagine for a moment someone with a huge log sticking out of their eye, leaning in to pick a tiny speck out of someone else's eye.
There are plenty of people like
It's
that.
absurd, right? And that's exactly the point. Jesus is using humor to make a powerful point.
Even
It's
myself.
not about never seeing others' faults. It's about starting.
Saying that, I'm saying I know loads of people like that, but then at the same time, I've got to remember that at one point I was like that as well. You know what I mean? Pointing out other people's faults when I had bigger faults. You know, should have been taking the big old log with the tree out my eye. You know. So
Yeah, but that's also you, so you can reflect on yourself to see if you are not being a hypocrite or not. It's not actually for someone else to be pointing out to you. That you're supposed to be pointing that out to yourself while you make the arguments.
Aye. Do you know what I thought it said there? Like, Jesus also are the hypocrite. And I thought it was saying Rogan, like Joe Rogan. And Rogan. This is mad. Some of this mad. I don't think EIM does well with words either. No, graffitied words, painted kind of words, rather than type print. Yeah, when it comes to words in an illustration. Not very good with it.
By examining our own hearts first. It's about approaching others with humility and compassion, not with a superior moral attitude. Jesus continues with one of his most well-known teachings. So in everything, do to others what you would have them do to you, for this sums up the law and the prophets. Matthew 7:12. This is the famous goal.
Yeah, doing to others.
Right.
As you would have them doing to you. Is that right now?
So that's what I was saying. Yeah.
It was not exactly do unto others as you would have to do them unto you, but sort of. He used the word unto.
Yeah. But it doesn't say that anymore, does it?
No.
It doesn't say that anymore.
It's in one translation. If you watch
one translation,
I found it in one translation out of them all.
That's right.
Oh wow! Which one was that?
It's modern English version.
MEV. Oh yeah, I've got that here actually. Paul got me that Bible, MEV, I think. Yeah, that blue one. Yeah.
I just hate the system like we have it today with the lawyer and everything. You know, you can do so much when you have money and a good lawyer. You come out with everything. You know, it's just so
it's not about the truth or the law.
No. It would be better when you have a group of people and they decide what it's going to happen. You know.
Why just mention Paul there? Actually, can I just say, just in case LVA Paul is watching, dude, still love you, still thinking about you. I wish you'd get in touch with us. You did make an appearance into Element you didn't comment obviously, but you looked in by. So I know you're alive. So I'm hoping you're all right, dude. And prayers still with you, man. I wish you'd just give us a shout. Give us a shout. Bless you, Paul, if you're hearing this. LVA Paul, that is.
Golden rule, and it is revolutionary in its simplicity. It doesn't say, don't do to others what you don't want them to do to you, which is easier because it only requires us to refrain from harmful actions.
Have you read
Instead,
it in
it
King
challenges
James
us
version,
to take
though?
the initiative.
In the King James version.
Have you read that in King James version? It almost sounds like...
I don't have read it.
It's hard to explain. It's almost like it's saying just do what you want to others, if you know what I mean.
Aye.
If you read
It sounds really different. Really different. What scripture is it again, Michael? What's the actual?
Matthew 7:12, is it?
Matthew 7:12, King James version. Let's get it up quickly.
Well butchered in King James.
12.
And for me, the word unto is King James lingo, you know.
Aye.
James lingo.
Oh, it really does sound like that as well, doesn't it? Right. So King James was like that. DK that. Yeah, let's look at that. Right, okay. Let's share it. Just quickly. Presente.
Nice.
So it says, therefore you shall do, therefore all things whatsoever ye would that men should do to you, do ye even so to them. For this is the law and the prophets.
Wow, that's a mouthful.
That
well butchered, isn't it?
It sounds terrible.
It's easy.
Oh, we put
but
that
it
12
would be
six.
terrible a little.
I'll answer afterwards. So therefore, all things whoever ye would that men should. Wow, hold on. That is so weird to read. Therefore, all things whosoever ye would that men should do to you, do ye even so to them. For this is the law and the prophet.
Can you start again, please, Peter?
Yeah, it's the golden rule.
There you were.
That's the golden rule, yes.
It's a fucking haiku, dude. It's not a rule. It's a fucking haiku.
It's
The number 12 or 13?
It's weird, isn't it? Right, one more time. Therefore, all things whatsoever ye would that men should, that men should do to you, do ye even so to them, for this is the law and the prophets. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. And that sounds perfect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that beforehand just does not go with it. Doesn't go with it.
This is a little bit harsh, yeah.
Well, it's terrible. Awful.
That, I mean, it doesn't even sound. It doesn't even. It's not even trying to be poetic.
No.
It's not even. You know, it's not very instructional either, because you know it doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense.
It's not a rule. It's not poetry. It doesn't run well. It doesn't sound well. It's
no. I actually thought I was reading it wrong because it just doesn't roll off your tongue at all.
It doesn't roll.
Hey,
Yeah.
PJ, can you read it one more time? I didn't get it all.
Try it again.
I just need a refresher.
Make it roll. Make it roll.
Yeah.
Make it roll. Yeah. Well,
Make it
can
roll.
you rewind the stream yourself and just look at it? Because
Yeah, I can.
No,
Nice.
only where I see the problem in this is when you have some really bad people, you know, and they do the same to him.
Madness, isn't it? Pure madness.
Like
Good.
how do you call this? A plagiat, plagiarism, right?
Plagiarizing. Oh yeah.
Plagiarizing, but not doing it the right way.
Yeah. I get it.
It's an invitation to active empathy, to put ourselves in the other person's shoes and ask, how would I like to be treated in this situation? And then act accordingly. Now let's move on to a section of the Sermon on the Mount that addresses a topic we all face, anxiety. Jesus says, therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Matthew 6:25. Before you think Jesus is promoting irresponsibility, let me explain. Jesus is not saying we shouldn't plan or work. He is addressing.
Sorry, Derek, I get that. An armed man is not the same as telling a person to unsheath their arms. It's why Jesus said, he who lives by the sword will die by the sword. He healed the Romans here so Peter wouldn't die. I get that as well. But it doesn't mean to say they didn't look after themselves. That's my point. They were manly men. They still looked after themselves. They wouldn't have been walked over. That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't think Derek were defending that stance. I'm not.
Oh no, I'm just no.
What
Okay.
I've been reading, and I don't know.
Okay, no, that's cool. But I read that anyway, and I just, whether he's defending it or not, I just wanted to put that point out. I didn't know because I only just read that there. I'm not. I'm not accusing you of saying anything, Derek.
You have to also understand. Jesus had to heal the ear of the God because Jesus had to die blameless. He wouldn't die blameless if he let that happen as well.
Of course, I get that. I'd never thought of that point before, but I get that.
Look at.
Sorry, Derek, I wasn't accusing you of suggesting.
Look at M for Mason on right, like.
Wow.
I just want to say there's also coming this AI. When AI hurts somebody in touch, you know, who you're gonna harm then? You know? I mean, that's really gonna be crazy.
Of course.
It's really gonna be.
The paralyzing anxiety that can consume our lives. He uses beautiful examples from nature to illustrate his point. Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not?
The scripture I was on about the other day, like, don't worry about what you wear or eat. You know what I mean? Look how God looks after the birds of the air and how much more important you are to them, to God, than them. You know? And he looks after them.
Yeah, it's not always turns up when you par.
That's true. You might be hungry for a little while, but you're not going to die. You know? You're not going to die. Bless, Derek. Bless, man. Another Mandela on a roll today. Yeah, Barry.
Yeah, I found one too today, but it didn't kill me.
Aye.
Not much more valuable than they. Matthew 6:26. Think about
Sandro, good to see you, bro. Bless you, man.
About it for a moment. Have you ever seen a bird having a panic attack about where it will find its next meal? Of course not. They simply trust that there will be food and go in search of it.
Yes.
Jesus continues, and why do you worry about clothes? See how the flowers of the field grow. They do not labor or spin, yet I tell you that not even Solomon in all his splendor was dressed like one of these.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew 6:28-29.
Oh, lovely flowers.
Again, Jesus is not promoting passivity. He is inviting us to trust.
Lovely flowers, Jesus. Don't make them look a little fancy-fied. Like, come on. Come on.
Yeah, and the robe don't help.
And the guys walking about with pink flowers in their hands and that. Like, come on. And there's no women about either. And all the guys are carrying flowers. It looks a little...
when I was young, we played a lot of with the plants.
And again,
especially the girls, you know, they was making these head things and stuff. So it was okay. It was a great time.
Yeah. Sorry, Vi.
Yeah, it's all white guys once again. I mean, where's the inclusivity? And what about the fucking White House in the bank?
I will look at that.
That's a good one.
I know. Coliseum in the White House. Loving it.
Trust in a loving Father who cares for us even more than for the birds and flowers. He is challenging our tendency to think that everything depends on us. And then comes the master stroke. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Matthew 6:33. This is a radical change of priorities. Jesus is saying, put God first, seek his will, pursue his righteousness, and trust that he will take care of your needs. It's not a promise of wealth or a trouble-free life. It's an invitation to live with an eternal perspective, trusting in a God who loves and cares for us. Now let's dive into one of the most challenging parts of the Sermon on the Mount. Jesus addresses something we all face daily, our priorities and our relationships.
Jesus is playing with bees. That's what I'm saying. Or wasps. Yeah.
Relationship with material things.
Yeah.
He says, do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy and where thieves break in and steal, but store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where moths and vermin do not destroy, and where thieves do not break in and steal. Matthew 6:19-20. Wow, that's strong, right? Jesus is touching on something very deep here. He's not saying it's bad to have things. He's challenging us to think about what we truly value, about where we are investing our lives. Think about it for a moment. How often do
You can't bring your riches with you, can you? What's the point in storing them up? I don't get people are so gluttonous and greedy and have this riches and wealth, and they save it up and save it up and save it up. For what? For what?
In Austria, mostly people are really just you're lost, you know, kind of lost.
Of course.
It's terrible to see.
Not one rich person you is happy. not truly happy.
I'm also not always happy, but but I don't want to
Hold
hurt
on,
anybody
okay.
else,
Chris, Vicky was talking. 2 seconds. Go ahead.
Sorry.
You may be able to afford things and not have to struggle, but from my own experience, money does not buy happiness.
It doesn't.
And all it does is make greed.
No, yeah,
People
you're
with
right.
money just want more money.
That's right. That's right. Chris?
Yeah. No, I got you. I got to you. And it's like, we're living here, but you don't know really the neighbor, It's
Sorry,
just
I
the
didn't-
way it is here,
I didn't mean to. I wasn't snapping at you there, Chris. You just couldn't hear me, so I just raised my voice a bit. It sounded like I was snapping.
Oh,
I wasn't
okay.
meaning-
No problem. No problem.
I just meant, no, Chris. Sorry, dude. I didn't mean to sound like I was
How long is this video, Peter?
Oh, it's long. It's still got 40 minutes. I'm not going to do it all because we get the gist of it. We get the gist how it's going. It's got a lot of truth in there, but it's mixed.
No, I mean, I like it.
Real crap in with it. We know. I'll do another look. I've done an hour and 46. I'll go on another 20 minutes or so. But we're not going to get to the end of it, and there's no point in carrying on with it because if I'm going to do something on the Sermon on the Mount, I might as well get a sermon up or something. It's an actual real dude, a real reputable dude preaching it, or a video
It's
about
really
it.
something you can
Well,
watch, Peter,
yeah.
I really appreciate it. It's
Yeah,
cool.
of course. I just wanted to review this one, see how it works.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we're going to do something in the eye again.
Heaven, dude.
Michael, you're right. You're right. Look at this woman. There's a one eye there again. No, on the right-hand side, on these double pictures, you can see just like a cyclops eye underneath the beardy guy. Yeah,
you can.
there's always a one. It looks like Miss Piggy with one eye.
It's some kind of phenomenon you get like when you're like mirroring, merging images. Like you can do it with clouds. I've done it with moon.
Of course. It always seems to be that one eye. But yeah, I don't see the point in doing the whole lot of the video. We get the gist of it. If I should do a serious one on there. Well, I didn't know if this was going to be serious or not. Oh, that's why I said video review on it. So yeah, we'll do something in the Sermon on the Mount at some point, but we'll make it a proper like guy preaching it, talking from the word, the inspired word, So we'll get another 20 minutes of this, but we're not going to finish it.
We find ourselves chasing the next shiny thing, the new phone, the latest car, the trendy clothes. And there's nothing inherently wrong with these things. But Jesus is inviting us to look.
Oh, Michael, my intro worked today. It did. As soon as I went on, it worked perfectly. And there's an outro as well. So I should have set up Mr. Super Sidewinder's song as an outro. I might do that next time. I see how that works. But it's pretty good. It's getting new features every now and again. So maybe eventually it'll have some of the same stuff as Restream. Like being able to show, like flat screens on Restream can show the YouTube chat on the screen, on the actual studio screen. Well, you can't do that in StreamYard yet. So it'd be good to be able to do that.
Yeah, but then you need to.
No, you can do that. You can. I just set it
Oh,
off.
Luke
Otherwise,
can.
it takes too much space. Yeah.
Right. Okay. No, you can't do it in StreamYard though. There's no place
on
to-
StreamYard. No,
Yeah,
on
StreamYard, that's what I'm saying. Hopefully StreamYard gets that function soon, like yours. Hey Luke, how you doing, bro?
Hey, Luke.
G'day. Sorry, scroll up. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man.
Nice to see you.
See him again. You know the score. Luke, you want to say something? Just shout out. What, babe? He's here. Hold on. Let me put his volume up a bit. Where is he? There. Let me see.
By me?
No, Luke.
Okay.
Let's put his volume.
Test 1 2.
I know he's fully up to. You're up to. He's up to 200. He's fine. He's fully up. Right now, you're fine, dude. You're fine.
Beyond them. He continues with a phrase that is like a punch to the gut. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Matthew 6:21. Boom. Jesus is saying that what we value shapes who we are. Our priorities are not just about what we do, but about who we become. And then he throws down the final challenge in this section. No one can serve two masters. Either you will hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other.
True say. Look at this. It's actually giving, yeah. kind of nuanced version of what Jesus is saying about money and God. You know?
Then you have to bend yourself when you do this, not when you stay to two groups.
Aye.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You cannot serve both God and money.
No.
Sorry, Raj.
It's true.
Are those made out of neon? The dollar sign,
Yeah.
Bitcoin, whatever.
Yeah, it looks like it looks very what you call it? Oh, Blade Runner-ish.
Yeah.
Blade Runner-ish.
And you have to, and this is so true. I don't know. I mean, like if you followed Mr. Beast from when he like started his YouTube career, he was a full-blown Christian.
Yeah, he was.
And he started making money and everything.
Yeah.
Him and his friends that were all Christians just decided, no, they're not Christians anymore. They're now just agnostic.
Exactly.
It's because they became lovers of money.
Mm-hmm.
Who was that?
Mr. Beast. And his mate is now a PDF file trans. You know what I mean? All that kind of stuff. Like, have you ever heard of Good Mythical Morning? Flats. Two guys. That used to be Christians.
Yes, I used to love them. They're also not
they're
Christian
good.
anymore.
Yeah. They used to be Christians, but now they don't believe. They're nice guys. They're cool guys, but for some reason they don't.
Were they ever Christians though?
Well, they grew up as Christians, so probably not. Probably not.
Yeah,
they probably grew up as Catholics. Or Church of England.
The money also blew up my.
Chris, hold on. So
Sorry.
Right, go
saying, yeah, they were conservative Catholics, but they were seen as Christian. But then one day they just decided together, no, they're not Christian anymore.
Yeah.
And since then they really got even more successful. So yeah,
But
that's when they say you sell your soul to the devil.
Of course. Luke.
Well, I grew up Catholic, and it was pretty much by the time I got out of university, I was atheist.
Yeah, there you go.
Really?
I don't think I was. Maybe when I was a little kid, perhaps, but I probably wasn't a Christian.
Yeah.
There you go.
Chris.
So a lot of people go through higher education, and it turns them into an atheist because it's basically communism, Satanism, same thing.
Absolutely.
It's done so by design.
Aye.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
must be.
Chris, you were saying something?
No, it was the same by me. My grandma was very Catholic and Christian, and I just loved it. It was great to grow up. She was a great woman, and she gave me my belief.
That's nice.
But then I was time long lost a little bit. But then I came to Flat Earth, and it pushed me up again.
I get you.
Isn't this why Martin Luther became such an iconic figure, right? Because he despised Catholicism.
Mm-hmm. Awesome,
and it was like 500 years ago.
No, I know, Sergio. I don't think he means it. I don't think he means it. Maybe it's just a lag in that, but I have to speak up so he hears me. You know what I mean? I'm not meaning to snap at him. I'm just speaking up so he hears me. Dave, you were saying?
No, I get what you're saying.
Go on,
when
Dave.
you run down your throat, like when you broke Catholic, and then as you get older, you see things and you realise it's not all it's
Speak up. Yeah. I get you. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, for me, I had no problem believing in God at all. But I was opposite. I didn't have God forced down my throat or anything like that. I did not grow up Christian. And me, when I learned about God, I had no problem believing him. No problem. You know what I mean? So it mad how it worked. It is mad how it worked.
Okay, so what you mean, Peter? Your parents didn't care about religion?
No, my mom, she's English side of my family. She's down here in Coventry. Her family, like grandfathers and all that, the grandmother would have been Catholic, but she didn't follow it. My dad said Jesus a lot, but not in the edifying way. You know what I mean? He said Jesus quite a lot. Yeah. But so I didn't have Jesus rammed down my throat. It was spoken about in that, I suppose. I learned to pray at school, the Lord's Prayer. We had teachings at school, but nothing rammed down my throat. And I had no problem believing that in God. I didn't understand God, but I had no problem believing it. You know?
Yeah, in my life, it was my grandma. She always gave us money when we go to the church. She was so great woman, really.
Fair play, bro.
I want to say something that's really American, guys. What if we get to heaven and it's like getting on a Disney ride? And you got to stand in line for hours and hours, and then you got to pay when you get there.
Nice.
And besides that, everybody goes there, right? All the good people, and not the really bad people, but the somehow still good people. You're gonna be in that ride forever, you know. And all these fucking shitheads are gonna be in heaven too, you know.
Yes.
Just thinking of that, it's not such a nice place. Like, these people are forgiven too. It's not only I who is forgiven and he who is forgiven, but they are forgiven too. Wow, man. I mean, I don't know.
I think when you're really bad, you know, karma or something like that.
Maybe I'm not ready for it. Maybe I need more forgiveness in my essence.
Right. Do another 10 minutes here.
You've got to be humble though.
Right?
I don't know who's talking?
Who's talking? You.
It was Voy.
Oh, Voy, yeah. Yeah, you need to yeah. If you become humble in that respect, then it's easy.
Yeah. You're right.
That's true.
You're accepting a gift.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to understand everybody's going to have a new body, a new way of looking at things. So, I mean, this is why you shouldn't hate people. I mean, I would love to see my enemies in heaven one day, because I'd rather have them there than having separated from God, no matter how much I don't like them.
That's true.
I would rather rejoice knowing they are not going to the lake of fire, no matter who they are.
Of course. If you wouldn't wish that on anybody, you know. I know sometimes we might think for certain types of criminals that we really, really don't like that I'm not going to mention, you know, you think of that that you'd love to see them in that situation, but if you're in Christ, that's not how you should be looking. You know, it's really hard to forgive something, but I can't ever see myself wishing for people to be in that situation, because I couldn't imagine myself. I'm scared. I'd be scared. I mean, sometimes when I doubt my salvation, that's why I fear it quickly. I'm like, shit, if I'm going to hell, that I get that pure despair in my heart and that feeling.
Yeah,
it's horrible. It's horrible.
It's terrifying.
It is
That's
terrifying.
really horrible.
And it'd be billions of times worse than that. You know what I mean? The feeling, that dread that you get there and then when you think about it, it's got to be worse, you know? So, man, isn't it? I don't even remember my point, but I said that anyway.
I guess you were talking about revenge and humility, right? And sometimes you just want to have revenge on the people that hurt you.
Yes.
But then again, when you think about the actual moment when you have to step on their neck, you know, with your foot or with your feet, you know, it's not going to be that easy of a moment.
Not going to be that easy. Exactly.
And you know, you think about it that easy, but once your heel or your two heels get on their neck, you might not want to push through. You might want to stand on your toes.
That's true. That's absolutely true. I know the feeling. I know the exact feeling of that. I get you, bro. I get that. Absolutely. I completely agree.
6:24. Jesus is not saying that money is bad. He is pointing out that the love of money, the obsession with material things, can easily become a master in our lives. It can control us, shape our decisions, determine our course in life. And when that happens, there is no room for God. Now let's move on to one of the most famous parts of the Sermon on the Mount, the Lord's Prayer. Jesus says, "This then is how you should pray. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name." Matthew 6:9. Stop for a moment and think about how revolutionary it is to begin a prayer with our Father. In that culture, God was seen as distant and fearsome, and here is Jesus teaching us to address God as a loving Father. That changes everything. Jesus continues, "Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven." Matthew 6:10. This is not just a nice part of the prayer, it's a radical commitment. We are saying, God, let your will be done, not mine. Let your kingdom, your way of doing things.
More globes, more halos, loads of symbolism. Yeah. You know this girl.
Things prevail in my life and in the world. Then Jesus teaches us to ask, "Give us today our daily bread." Matthew 6:11. Did you notice something interesting? It's our bread, not my bread.
Our bread.
Even in our basic needs, Jesus reminds us that we are part of a community, and it's daily bread. Jesus encourages us to trust in God daily, not to anxiously hoard.
Yes, and this is
Forgive
what-
us our debts, as we also have forgiven.
Well, and this is what the Catholics get wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
They get this totally wrong. They say it's Jesus is the bread.
Yeah, that's right. Like, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And you must
Literally.
know, listen, and
Literally,
you have
yes.
to do the Mandela thing.
Yeah, the body of Christ becomes the actual body of Christ. So it's like cannibalism. The blood becomes the actual blood, not just symbolizing. It's the actual.
Transubstantiation, I think it's called.
Transubstantiation.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for, the word.
Nice word.
The literal flesh and blood.
Wow, wow. It's craziness, isn't it? It's craziness.
So there's two people with glasses in this picture. Or
yes.
Yep.
Is that Meryl Streep on the bottom right hand corner?
I think it is.
It is. I love it.
Meryl Streep conjoined twins.
And conjoined crosses as well. What's going on? Huh?
And then above it, a conjoined phantom.
Oh, that's creepy.
Siamese.
Very creepy.
And the digits on those hands are interesting because that's a female hand with the longer index finger compared to the ring finger.
It's making it's not yet very decided on whether it's a 5 or a
it's almost an extra finger there.
You see that? You see that? It's glitching there.
Yeah, I see it. It's in the middle. It's in the middle of the that double head. It's in the middle of it.
Yeah. It's one of them refracted fingers.
Refracted. That's Craig about that. That's Craig about that.
What you're looking at is a mirage.
Really. It's garbage. That's what it is.
Given our debtors. Matthew 6:12.
Debtors.
Wow, this is tough, right?
Oh, well.
Jesus is directly linking the forgiveness we receive to the forgiveness we offer. He is saying that we cannot expect to experience God's forgiveness.
Yo, bro.
There's one more pair of glasses right here in the corner.
Is that? Oh yeah, right, yeah. And the guy in the left,
Once more.
right above me, to the side of me.
Yep.
Yeah. I see them.
They had eye care in those times. Yeah.
Who knew? Who knew?
I know.
It's interesting. And this guy, he's only got 3 fingers and thumb. 1, 2, 3. Now the second guy, if you look at the second hand in from the left. No, hold on. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
The second biggest, big guy. 3 and a thumb.
Three fingers.
3 fingers and a thumb. Yeah. And
now kids are gonna see this and think this is what Bible times look like.
Well, of course, they all have 3 fingers and a thumb.
That one next to 3 fingers and thumb, that's like not lit up right well. Looks like a monkey foot.
Oh yeah.
Well, the three fingers and a thumb is weird because it actually is based on Nephilim.
Yes.
Even though the AI does sometimes struggle to hands, the Nephilim had 3 fingers apparently and a thumb.
Right. And the next guy to it, next to the 3 fingers and a thumb, if you look carefully, it's 5 fingers and a thumb. Because if you look at the 3rd finger in, you can see a double finger.
Yeah, I can see that.
So it's 6.
Yeah, it's like 6. Yeah, right.
6 digits on that one. Yeah. Madness.
Forgiveness if we refuse to forgive others. And finally, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. Matthew 6:13. Jesus acknowledges that life is a struggle, that we face temptations and difficulties.
Whoa, look at that hand. There's
Looks
five fingers and a thumb on the old fella.
Yep. Yep.
What about that one on that just below that woman on back shoulder? It looks like one of the fingers has turned into a big toe.
This is
crazy.
this
This
is the
is
demons
crazy.
coming out, surely.
Yeah.
Meet with Joe.
But all these demons seem to
Soul
care
ties.
very much. That's why they
Yeah.
traveling so
This
hard.
AI stuff is
I
so
just eat soul
brilliant, but they
ties.
can't get how many fingers we
Told
have.
you AI
I know.
treats it like shit.
Madness, isn't it? Wow.
Worse than a game of I Spy.
Aye. Aye.
But he teaches us to depend on God, to seek his protection and deliverance. This prayer, so simple yet so profound, encompasses all aspects of life. It's a model not just of how to pray, but of how to live.
And look at that imagery there, man. That's just look in bondage of barbed wire and just muscle. This guy's got no skin.
Mhm.
But no epidermis, guys. It's just muscle and
Blue as well.
And he's
Okay.
blue. Yeah.
And the blue marble.
Yeah, the blue marble. Yeah. It's all. It's all
Yeah, yeah.
You know what it reminds me of? The Terminator. When they.
Oh yeah.
put-
Oh yeah. I got you. I got you. Aye.
Now let's move on to a part of the Sermon on the Mount that addresses something we all face, worry and anxiety.
Good one.
Jesus says, "Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more than..."
Quickly pause on that. See what.
Okay.
Yeah.
Flew in. I knew there was a dragon coming, dude.
Oh yeah, Luca.
When it's about flat Earth.
Nice.
Cheers, guys. See you later.
Later, guys. I'm gonna finish myself in a couple of minutes. I'm gonna do a couple of Jim's observations and play out with Mr. Super Sideline now. Let's do another couple of minutes of this, folks.
than food, and the body more than clothes. Matthew 6:25. That's quite a challenge, isn't it? We live in a...
Hold on. What does it say in that book?
Yeah, I was also resurrection, no?
No, I don't read. Linger. It's not. It's having problems with its words, I think. Reslington Dallon. Wow.
You sure it's not Gaelic?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Reservoir Talon, maybe? Reservoir.
AI has problems when it comes to
it's crazy.
lettering on when it's imagery form.
A world full of things to worry about, bills to pay, deadlines to meet, relationships to manage. And here is Jesus telling us not to worry. How is that possible? But note that Jesus is not promoting irresponsibility. He's not saying we shouldn't plan or work. He is addressing the paralyzing anxiety that can consume our lives. Jesus uses beautiful examples from nature to illustrate his point. Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them.
Loads of globes.
Are you not much more valuable than they? Matthew 6:26. Think about it for a moment. Have you ever seen a bird having a panic attack about where it will find its next meal?
Yes.
Of course not. They simply trust that there will be food.
I see loads of birds having panic attacks. Vicky has panic attacks all the time.
Have you ever heard these birds cry out in the morning? I mean, what they're saying, like, where will I find my food? Where do I find some seeds?
I know.
That's what they're crying out about. Like,
I know. It's just crazy. Wowness. Wow. All right, we've got some, it looks like Mandarin or Cantonese. I don't know.
Oh, they crash
Food and
go
go
to
and
China too.
Well, that's what I'm saying, yeah. It's either Mandarin or Cantonese, isn't it? Or could it be Japanese? I don't know.
Search of it.
ni hao.
Jesus continues, and why do you worry about clothes? See how the flowers of the field grow. They do not labor or spin. Yet I tell you that not even Solomon in all his splendor was dressed like one of these. Matthew 6:28-29. Again,
I'll leave it there for that. I think we got the gist of that. I've got to play a couple of Jim's observations. I've got to take the dog out anyway. I would never have got through that today. I mean, we did start off by doing some other things. So, yeah, by the time we got to that, I would never be able to get it finished anyway. And we've got the gist of it. I think I won't be doing an AI one for a little while, you know. We've got the gist of what they're saying. Lots of truth in there, but also a lot of dubious stuff.
But
I've got that sub again.
Nice to see that the AI can't comprehend with us.
That's it. No, it is us. It is us. Christ went all over the Americas too. Yes, he did, Barry. Yes, he did.
Everywhere.
Allegedly.
I got a name for Jim's observations. We'll call them Jim Stones.
Ah, why not? Why not, huh? Right, so let me get us back to normal. Let's get some of Jim Ennis's observations. Let's play a couple of them. And he has named a few after us in this channel. So let's have a looky. Let's get, there he is there. Go to channel. Oh, I've already got his channel up. You idiot, PJ. You idiot. Presente. Jimunus. So I will take us out of it so we get the full thing. Do. Let's just start at the top. Let me get this over here. All good. All good. So this is P Jupiter. Obviously, that's after me. And Moon Mod Queen Bee. Liking it, dude. Love it. Let's share it first, and then you can get to the rest of his observations.
Yeah, cool. Thanks.
Sorry, babe. I will do. Which one did you just put in? Oh,
no, that's just
he's linked. Oh, okay. Right. Anyway, I've put that in. He's going to link to him. I'll get the rest from that. Right. So his subs are going up. Well, you've gone like since I think you had 55 yesterday, dude. So you've gone up 7 since yesterday, I think.
Yeah, it's doing really well.
Yeah, man. Right. Let's have a smash of this. Right. All right.
Hello.
Oh, yeah. Nice one. All right, so one. Let's do the next one, which is, oh yeah, we'll do cookies next. We'll just go in order. This one, no, I'll do cookies next because it's only 40 seconds. So this one's named after Cookie Monster, Ryan. Let's get a likeage on it. Supermarket music again. Elevator music, whatever. Really good picture, I like that. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like in the night time, when you get the clear observation and going close up, you can always forgive him for thinking it looks like a rock. But then you see it like this, almost translucent, whatever. It doesn't look like a rock to me anymore. You know?
No,
that's all.
Looks so
That's
clear.
all. Amazing. So it goes to show that a lot of the stuff to do with the sun and the moon is bloody optical. Optical. Woo. Nice. Second one. This is 5389.
Disco dancing. Great pictures, really.
Hey Jeff Conco, good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man.
Great.
Pausing for me. Oh, because I pressed the wrong button. Looks like you got another couple of subs, Jim. Fair play, dude. Fair play.
Sorry?
Hey, I'm saying, Jim, in chat, saying looks like you got another couple of subs. Bless you, man.
Ah, that's great. Thanks. Thanks for everything.
For Jim, not you.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. No problem.
Jim doesn't sound like Chris, does it, dude?
PJ, I want to ask you, have you one site where the music is free, where you don't get problems with the
I mean, I always get problems with the music. I mean, if I was to monetize, but I'm not, all the music I play at the end, Mr. Super Sidewinders, has got a copyright of some sort because it's most of it is cover versions, but it's still that. So if I was to monetize, I would have to either cut them out or do something with them. But while
so you always get in trouble.
All it is a copyright, but it does not affect my channel. It doesn't affect my channel.
Okay.
Yeah, no, there is you can go to YouTube and find copyright-free music quite easily.
PJ, YouTube has its own uncopyrighted music.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Content creators but also just type in royalty-free music into search.
Yeah, there you go.
There's lots of royalty-free music.
Thanks.
There is tons, man. But I mean, I always have problems. I mean, I love Mr. Super Sidewinders music, so I mean, I'm not going to ever monetize anyway, not this channel. So it doesn't matter. I don't need to get rid of it because it doesn't affect me. I mean, some of them will get. I might get blocked in a couple of countries or a couple of territories, but in general, it's just a copyright that doesn't do anything to my channel.
Yeah, it's very different. Yes.
Yeah, man, they're getting the plot. I mean, they don't know their asses from their elbows, man. So they just sometimes, sometimes at one point I put Nirvana and Foo Fighters on, nothing happened. Then the next time, yeah, it did.
The next time you have to strike, yes, that's true.
Yep. Yeah. That's it. Anyway, do this last one. Hold on, is there any more that we haven't done from down here? Let's pick one in the middle. Let's do this one. I just want to do this one actually because that orangey kind of color interests me. Oh, 33 views. Yeah, let's do this one. Thank you. 1 minute long. All right.
Sounds like something from a Tarantino movie.
It does. It really does, actually.
So
Good spot. Good spot, dude. Lawrence is
Vincent Vega.
Orange you were on about, TJ.
Sorry, Michael.
That orange bit that you're on about looks like a bit of finger.
I know. I kind of gathered that in the end. I thought it was like, when I seen it, then I thought like you did. I thought it was like a finger or a street light or something, or some kind of light coming at you from the side. But yeah, no, it just interested me from the start. But there we go. That's it. I got another second. This was tomorrow. Thank you very much, Jim. Thank you very much. And nice one for being here, guys. And we've got Mr. Super Sidewinder to play our way. So thank you to all of the chat in the YouTube land. And thank you to all the panel, guys. Voi's already gone. Nice one, Voi. You're still about. Bless you for being here. Luke's still here. Nice one, Luke. Nice one, Michael, Roger, and Chris.
It's great you've been on so long.
Bless you, man. Ryan's already gone. Nice one, Ryan. And Flats, bless you, dude. You were here as well. And did I say Voi?
Yeah.
Yeah, said Voi. I think that's about it.
I'm going to run off now as well, PJ, because I've got something in the oven. So
no problems, dude. And I'll see you tonight on Flats if you're on, dude. Bless you, man.
Take care, everybody. God bless.
Good night, everyone.
I gotta have a walk with the dog. So
Yeah, if you want to do a final thought or anything, go for it. I mean,
final thought.
Yeah, final thought, go for it, dude. Why not?
They should blend AI with scripture.
Well, yeah, but yes, I suppose you're right. But at the same time, it gives us something kind of to do and kind of like laugh at or scrutinize. You know what I mean? It's kind of good to spot these things. Well, not good, but it's honest thing to do. You know, if it's about
the narration wasn't bad. I got that much.
What bit? Have you got final thought there?
I just like that it wasn't so good.
Hold on, Chris. Vicky's final thought, then I'll do you.
Sorry,
Vicky. It's all right. It's all right.
Yellow snow.
Don't eat yellow snow, she said. Chris.
Sorry?
Chris, your final thought? Anything?
Oh, it was. It was AI make this.
Yeah.
So I said it's not so bad, but glorify that isn't better than we would make anything, you know.
Nice.
I think it's good like it is.
Cool. Excellent.
I've got a little couple of Bible verses.
Nice, go for it.
Timothy 1:8-14.
Go.
Be not thou therefore ashamed of the testimony of our Lord, nor of me his prisoner, but be thou partaker of the afflictions of the gospel according to the power of God, who hath saved us and called us with a holy calling, not according to our works, but according to his own purpose and grace, which was given us in Christ Jesus before the word began, but is now made manifest by the appearing of our Saviour Jesus Christ, who hath abolished death and hath brought life and immortality to light through the gospel.
Nice. Excellent. Bless you, man, for that. Good verse. And amen to it. Amen. Fantastic.
Nice.
Amen, baby. And you've done yours, Roger. And I suppose, what can I say? Yeah. Sorry, Rog, you want to say something? Go for it.
I think I summed it up with the AI thing, but
yeah. Okay,
I'm trying
cool.
to remember the verse that they chopped up in the. Which I don't even try it.
That's all right. That's all right. If it comes to you, dude, we can always talk about it some other point.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think I nailed everything I wanted to say.
I think it's interesting to watch these AI things now and again. I was just hoping, because the first AI one I ever watched, it got a lot of things spot on. But then the second one, and especially the third one, when Voice started noticing these things as well about having Jesus too close to the devil and all that. And I mean, I kind of knew all the symbology was coming in there, but it's not maybe coincidence and stuff. So the first one I thought was pretty good. The other ones after that, and then I kind of got dubious about it. But there is truth in that. But that's what they do, isn't it? They mix truth with lies, so it makes the lie sound truthful because you know the truth will bear witness with you that it's true. So it'll make the lies more easy to digest and swallow.
That's why. That's why this discernment is so important.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Always play for discernment. Always.
But like I said, it tricks you a little bit. You know, you really have to look careful. You know.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. So
that's like people, wherever you've grown up in or whatever church you're in, you can have salvation, you can have grace, but you've got to discern what is truth and what is not.
Agreed. And I think we should always pray for discernment to help strengthen our discernment and also guidance as well. Always. So good. Oh, definitely. She was agreeing. I think we'll call it that. I'll play out with Mr. Super Sidewinder. Just so everybody knows, it's the last time I'm going to say it, because I did a poll last week about putting my PayPal details up. So the poll said yes. I mean, for a while I didn't want to, and it still took me a while to do it afterwards. But my details, PayPal details, are there now. It's the last time I'm not asking for anything, but it's there. So people know, and that's it. I'm not mentioning anything else, and I won't mention it. That's it. Thanks, guys, for that.
Good on you, mate.
Yeah, it's cool. And thank you again for Roger gave me a little PayPal donation yesterday, and a couple of days ago, Jeremy Bard, he gave me quite a big one. So me and him go and get some dinner on. So we're going to get some dinner on Thursday.
Beautiful.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Nice
one, mate.
And bless you guys for it. Bless you guys. Excellent. So we'll play out Mr. Super Sidewinder, but thanks for the support, guys. These are great. But whoever unsubscribed, you're a numpty. I'm joking. It's probably YouTube messing.
It was me.
I know, babe. I know it was you, babe. Of course it was you.
Not this time, it wasn't.
She's done it before. She unsubscribed because it took a spanner away as a joke. Right, let's do it.
I am a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of woe. Yet there's no sickness, no toil or danger in that bright world. I go. I'm going there to see my Father. I'm going there no more to roam. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I know dark clouds will gather around me. I know my way is rough and steep, yet beauteous fields lie just before me, where God's redeemed their vigils keen. I'm going there to see my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home.
Claire and Mr. Super Sidewinder. Excellent.
Nice.
Nice. Love it. This is a new one. I've never had a player before. First time I've ever heard a player. So yeah, he put that one up the other day. Or yesterday, I think. Whatever. So I seen that. I was like, yes, I'm having that. Yeah, having that. So it's another one downloaded to my computer. Sorry, baby.
Tomorrow night, me and Barbara.
Again, Vicky and Barbara will be on tomorrow night. 10:30 p.m. GMT.
GMT.
Nice. Yeah, and she's talking about mental health. She's talking
That's
about
great.
body
That's great. That's great.
And she'll probably be talking about herself because she's absolutely off her nut.
It does out though.
What time is that?
10:30 p.m. GMT.
Okay. That's rare.
You'll be in the early hours of the morning, won't you?
That'll be early morning for me, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll catch the replay.
I know.
It's only because I want to.
And Peter, sorry, Vicky. Sorry.
A lot of people are struggling mentally,
Of
and
course.
I've lived with mental health problems
Yeah.
since I was a kid. So I think it's time to talk about things.
There you go. Chris.
No, it's all right.
I'll get my mum on.
Peter, if you could post my video in the commentar because I can't chat in your commentar. I don't know why.
Oh, you can't. Right. Let me get. You can't
I
chat. Okay. Can you get Chris's last video? Jamango. You are sub to it, yeah.
That
And
would
put
be
it in
great.
chat,
But I
isn't
put in the private chat, yes. In the
Vicky's going to do it. Oh, you've already
Thanks,
done it in the
Vicky.
private chat.
Thanks.
Oh, I know you haven't. Vicky's going to do it anyway. Oh, you've done it. You've got it in the private. I see it.
In the
Okay.
private, yes, I done it. Yeah.
I got it. It's okay, babe. I've got it. Oh, Vicky's done it. I'm doing it as well.
I should be around, Vicky.
That's
a great topic.
Paul Joe.
I beated you to it.
I heard Paul Joe come out.
Yeah,
Was
she's
it?
angry with me. She said, Paul Joe.
Would that be on this channel? Will Vicky be on this channel?
No, she's on her own channel.
Oh.
You're not sent to her now.
Okay, put it in the chat.
You want put your link in, babe.
My channel.
Yeah, put your channel link. Just put your Yeah. Well, the stream link's in chat.
Okay.
Do you want me to
Got
put
it.
it in private? Yeah. Do you want me
I'll be like it's middle of the night, but I'll send it to my mum.
Yeah.
Because that'll be like she might be up. That's 7 in the morning for her, and she's been dealing with mental health issues for most of her life. So she'd love to listen in on that.
I'm sorry, Luke. My mother too comes today in the hospital.
That's in
So-
private chat, Luke, if you want to.
Okay.
Oh, well,
Got it.
And well, that's the.
Oh, I found it now. I've got it. Yeah, I've got it with Barbara and Vicky's
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah.
Nice.
Vicky's channel. Yeah. Excellent. Cool. Oh, groovy. Nice one for that.
I've subscribed.
There you go, babe. Another
I've
subscriber.
got 90 subs now.
90?
Yeah.
Wow, man. She's doing well.
Nice.
She's doing well.
Wow, good job.
Especially for like she doesn't do
That's cool.
constant videos. They're like a live, like once a
Yeah.
month or whatever. Maybe she's done 2 in the past 2 weeks, but in general, once a month and a video. Once in a blue moon, you're done bloody brilliant to get 90 subs for the amount of content. You know what I mean?
I think it helps.
It's because of what you're talking about. Babe.
We talk about different things.
She does a great job, a little bit of research before and
Yeah. Vicky
I like
and
the
Barbara, they're brilliant. They're brilliant.
I want to do more testimonies though. So if
course.
anyone wants to do their testimony in the future, please.
Yeah. Vicky's put a poll in our community.
Not a poll.
Oh.
Just a thing saying
Yeah.
going forward, we'd like to do more testimonies.
Oh, okay.
Because I think it's good for everybody to say their story. But, we're
Yep.
reading
Of course.
together. Like I did mine last week.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so that we, because we're right hearing the same people all the time, but we also want to hear everyone else's.
Good.
So yeah,
There you go.
if anyone wants to do a testimony,
Let her know.
let me know.
If anybody wants to do a testimony, let her know. Let me know. Whatever, I'll let her know.
Thank you.
That'd be cool.
Okay.
That'd be groovy. Anyway, guys, nice one for being here. Bless you on YouTube. Bless you all.
thanks for everything.
Hi, guys.
Cool. He
Bye,
who
Roger.
the sun sets free
Hi, Chris.
is free
Indeed.
Bless you guys.
All right. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Bye bye.
Stay